of you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Stranger danger! Jam?
There you go. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, hi. Oh, nice job, Ellie. I don't, uh-oh. This could be a problem. I think I phased in and out of actual existence here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think I have officially glitched, guys. Check. I have officially glitched into oblivion. I don't know if I can get out of this. Oh, no. This is gonna be one of those. Okay. Oh no. What do I do?
Turn back. Run. Run faster. You're going so slow. Why are you so slow? Okay. Is that it? I made it. Oh. Wow! Was I supposed to do something there? God, oh God. Stop it! Stop body slamming me! No! Go away!
Bucket. Do you have a bucket, sir? Bucket? 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 Bucket. You don't have bucket. Bucket? Bucket? Bucket. All right. Whoa, kitty cat. What? The cat just committed. Are you okay? Kitty? Oh my God. I think the cat just died. There's iron right there. Oh my God.
I could go either way.
You don't like Lace? You don't like him? Because he kind of is, you know, responsible for your existence, so probably should have some appreciation.
You know, I heard he could too.
Why? Oh. It actually did take me a second to kind of figure that one out. I was like, huh? Oh. It really did.
We're out here in the wild with these majestic creatures. These majestic wild alligators just doing their thing. And then I shoot them in the ass. Just like that. I go like that. That one had to get him. Come on now. That's gotta get you. Oh, God.
You're really far away.
All right.
Oh, I'm surrounded by, this is oh my goodness. It's a BDSM pile of owls there. That's a lot of leather. That is a lot of leather.
Town will take you in. They all know you. You'll be okay.
No, Athena should come with us. Poor baby, no.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh.
Bad dog, Torgal. Bad. Gecko Get Your Gecko says you are bad.
Hey, Theo, don't put words in people's mouths.
Think you know the code?
Yes.
711. Ta-da.
Hey, nice work. Okay, after you, ladies first.
Three speeds and a leem.
There.
Pappy and coffee. Customers are expected to add their own creamer. Have a good day. All right, let's get some coffee ready. How does this work?
Get
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. My name is Nazin and this is the LeemThatStreams. And how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon or evening or whatever time it is for you. I don't really know, but it is evening for me and that means it's time to stream. And today we're back playing some small Saga. I hope everyone's excited about this because I love this game. I've been having so much fun with it. Little nervous about today's stream just because I made a pretty significant change to like my office and my setup, and anytime you do that it can be a little intimidating, but it shouldn't be that different for you. Hopefully, if nothing is wrong with it and it works the way I expect it to, it should be fine for you. Nothing should change at all. You should see nothing. There should be nothing you are worried about. But you never know with these kind of things. So if you see something, say it in chat. Let me know. But other than that, we're going to be playing some small Saga. It's running up behind me. Let me put this guy up really quicker. Where's that thing? There it is. Yeah, Small Saga is what we're going to play. It's a very fun, cute, very well-written game. Very cool, like Japanese RPG style, but with like little mice. Our little guy is back. We thought he may have died. His name is, oh my god. I forgot his name. The main character, he's a little mouse. He's a warrior kind of guy. Kind of reminds me of Barton the Warrior a little bit from like the Redwall series, but he lost his brother early on. He's back to try and kill the human who he calls the Yellow God, and he's back to try to avenge his brother for that death. And it's a really cool story and a really cool looking game. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but he took on a more seasoned warrior who quickly dispatched him. And stabbed him in the eye of all things. But now he's back. He's fine. He's got a metal tail, which is cool. It's a little devil tail looking thing. It's really cool. So I'm really excited to play it. Like I said, new setup. If it all goes well, you won't notice a thing. Hopefully that's the case. But it is something that allows me to do a lot of really cool things, including like a little bit easier switching back and forth between different screens. I run a dual PC setup for gaming, oftentimes with consoles and things like that as well. So it is really nice to be able to switch with a touch of a finger and make the switches here that way. I also am now able to use like a single keyboard and mouse for everything. Like, I mean everything. Like, both PCs, all I gotta do is do a little hotkey button. I can like move over to the other PC. Everything's great that way. I also have been able to move my work PC over to all of my setup here for the streaming, which isn't that significant to you at all, but like it's kind of cool for me because now I can, you know, stream, but also when I'm working, if it's downtime, I can work on things like videos or shorts or things like that, which I could do before, but it took me away from working, which felt bad, and I couldn't do that. And I do work full time. A lot of you probably don't know this. The reason why we don't stream, you know, all the time every day and have like 8-hour streams or whatever like that, it's because I do work full time outside of this job or outside of streaming, and can't always do that. But I wanted to create a way that I could work on things for streaming outside of streaming and be a little bit more proactive. So this means I can work on things like Theo or like some redeems or videos or things like that. And it's all accessible to me. So it's a very comfortable thing. That's a big part of it too, is like, I really wanted to make my office space and my streaming space very comfortable, which I think I've accomplished. And it's very clean. It's very smooth. It's very calm. It's got a really nice flow to it now, and I'm very happy with it. So hopefully it comes through in the way that, you know, everything kind of goes around and like the stream and how I'm interacting and everything like that. But really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. Whew. With all that being said, I'm going to get to the game. Just a couple more things. Like, we are going to be playing some Played Up tomorrow with Demon Otter Games and C. James Fox, and possibly another really cool special guest that we haven't had before. Oh my God, Big Red Express!
Conspiracy now.
Welcome to the Conspiracy. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And welcome to the Conspiracy. We're happy to have you. And yeah. Oh, there you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And yeah, let's play some small Saga. But like I said, doing good. How's your stream going? Just starting, so hopefully well. But like I said, we're going to play some small Saga. It's going to be great. I love this game so much. There's such great writing and great characterization, and everything. It is just so much fun. It's really well done. I'm really excited about it. So we're gonna get to it. Like I said, we're gonna be playing some Played Up tomorrow, and then after that, I do have to take a small break because I'm gonna be going on a trip to see my family. But that's how it goes. So let's do this. I'm gonna play some games. I think for this one we're over here, so let's just do it. Bam! There it is. The adorable game that we're about to play. Let's go. Continue. I think where we left off is right here. We got Gwen with us. We're going to explore this town. She wanted to see it. No, she didn't want to see it. But I think Siobhan wanted us to show her around, so that's fine. Things are expensive these days. Can't get not for half a seed. I know, it sucks. Inflation, am I right? This is the merchant quarter. You can buy stuff here, like food and clothes. Donated $5 to the Lemur Conservation Foundation. Crispy, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is so nice of you. It's a huge thing, guys. That is one of my favorite things. That puts us up to 160 of our current $200 goal, so let's go. Thank you, Crispy, so much. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day, a good evening, all that fun stuff, like food and clothes. Oh shit, is that one of those proper fancy Meridian cafes? Oh, that's such cute hair. Look at her. Ah. So this is a cappuccino, huh? It's pretty good. What did you order again? A Macta latte? What is Macta? It looks green. Tastes green too. Tastes green? Yeah, you know, like how sweet foods taste blue and sour foods taste red? I actually don't agree with that. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so maybe this is just me, but if I ever get like sour candy, my favorite ones are the blue ones. No matter, I always find blue sour candy, like what is it, Sour Patch Kids, or maybe some of like the sour straws, and they always have like the blue raspberry ones. That's my favorite. I might be weird, so I would almost switch that. I don't think red reminds me of sweet, but I don't know what sweet would be. Maybe sweet would be like, yeah, maybe. I could see it, because like red vines or something like that. That could be it. I don't know. Red, maybe? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to try it. Gimme. I don't know. Red is dead? Maybe. Fine. Take a sip. This is great. It's rich and creamy. Yeah, I said a sip. I can't quite taste the color, though. Your tongue must be more sensitive than mine. Ooh la la, an indirect kiss. Heh, you weirdo. That's cute. I love their little interactions here. That's great. I love it. All right. Hey, Verm. Do you like boys or girls? Oh, interesting question. I don't know. I've never really given it much thought. Seriously? Yeah. I spent half my life focused on killing the Yellow God. I didn't have room for lovey-dovey stuff.
But even if I had time to Invinium, I just got fixated on farming mushrooms. What? Is that odd? I don't think so. You've been through a lot. Maybe when this is all over, you can make some time for yourself and discover who you like. I don't know if I'll ever like anyone in that way. Follow your own path, do it. You're good at that. This is cute. I'm all coffeeed out. Where are we going next? I love this. This is so cute. Pea prices are up and corn and beans too. It's rough, but I've got bills of my own to pay. Well, I don't want of your damn peas. How about that? King James is single, right? He's kind of gross, but for like 1 billion seeds. Okay. Hey, Gwen. Look at that. Oh, these two might get along. Whispers are spreading about some god of death coming to Merida. That figures. Not much to do but sit and enjoy your front row seat of an apocalypse. But they're not going to interact. No, that is a missed opportunity. Am I the only one coming in here? All right. Indie games are future, huh? I agree. I think they are. I think indie games. I think indie games are the future. To be completely honest, like I think that for the most part, indie games have pushed things in directions that AAA games are kind of afraid to do, and it's fun to see them that way because, like, I think they're less scared to try new things and try different character types and try different subjects and things like that, and I really enjoy it. Every indie game, not every indie game I play, but a lot of the indie games we played on this channel I've really enjoyed, and I've just had a great time. A painting? Are you sure? I haven't really been paying attention to this conversation. You went out of your way to do a good deed. I don't really get why, but maybe you enjoy playing a hero. Maybe you were hoping for some reward, but look, just take the painting. Okay, I forgot I did that. I remember we went and got paint for this painter. I forgot about that. But yeah, no, I think indie games, like, I feel like over the past year and a half or even more, the games that are really sticking out in my mind have all been somewhat indie oriented. So like top 10 game of all time, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I still consider that to be somewhat indie, especially at the time. It was like Moon Studios very first. Now I've heard some bad things about Moon Studio as far as some of their work habits, but other than that, those games are wonderful. I love those games so much. Yeah, it's bringing back a lot of cozy creative aspects that haven't been around since PS2 era. That's true. I do think that is something a lot of these games are missing. And I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on stream, but I often think that what made older games like PS2 or PS1 or stuff like that so charming is that the developers had to really do more with less. And it's not to say that, like, once we got past that point, that wasn't true, because a lot of that is true. And I think even like AAA games have to do this to some degree, but it is more pronounced in indie games. They usually have lower budgets. They don't have the teams. They have to do some really interesting things. So they gotta like tell a story or tell the gameplay or make things work from a graphic standpoint in ways that I don't think AAA games ever have to attempt to do. And I think that makes a big difference because they get more creative. They get more savvy when it comes to like how to tell the story, like how to visually conceptualize what they're trying to tell you. And I think that's great. I think it's so awesome. Stay stylish like that guy. That guy tells a story just by looking at him. Gwen's not really following me around here, so... Oh, did I ever... I feel like I'm supposed to do something there. Some with Sky Garden, so we'll have to see that. Let's go down here and see what we can do. Gwen, follow me! Thanks to your patronage, I've saved up enough for a uni. Time to become lore master. Good for you, buddy. I wish you the best of luck. Realistic graphics don't mean shiza unless the story is at this level. I agree with you, and it's not to say that I don't think good graphics make for good games like they do, you can definitely do a lot with that. Like I think Final Fantasy 16 was great. I know we didn't get to finish it, but I've been playing it on the side and it's really well done, and that has some really good graphics, but that doesn't necessarily need to be there. And also I think one thing I really like seeing in PS5 era, I think PS3 and PS4 kind of got away from this a little bit, but you started to see it a little bit more as PS4 and Xbox progressed, is that they realized that the power of the consoles wasn't necessarily only to do realistic or more realistic or visual graphics like that. You could do different things with it, like bring paintings to life or do more visually exceptional things. Very stylized things are more possible and even more pronounced with higher graphic capabilities. And I think we're seeing a lot of that, and I really enjoy it. Clan Grey canceled. Sky Garden goes woke. The Daily Tale certainly has an angle. Yes, it does, apparently. But yeah, what's in here? Oh yeah, you. I think Gwen's gonna want to go to the bar, right? Gwen. Oh, will Gwen drink with me? Oh my God. Will you drink with me? Gwen, come on in. No, she's not even going in. No. No, will you? What do you want? I want a song. I want song. Here it comes. They're not playing the song.
The LeemThatStreams
there they go.
is proud to support an ongoing donation drive right here on Twitch for the Lemur Conservation Foundation. If you want to support the stream in an awesome way and can afford it, check it out. To learn more, check out the link in chat at theleemurreserve.org.
And his chivalrous act so brave, a titan slayer bold and valiant, equal to any foe who challenges God's forged needle blade. Guards at Sol Hill in a desperate fight were locked. The shrewd defense is overrun and the captain's strategies all undone by Iron Fan the Fox. Death stalks the town, Sol Hill braced for the end as the fox closed for the kill. And
legit bard. I agree. This guy's good. Very good.
Back down for a thimble knight sworn every life to defend his health to brave Sir Leo.
Oh, Sir Leo. I forgot this was about Sir Leo. So Sir Leo is the one that took my eye, which is, you know, got a little bit. I like Sir Leo. This is a great song, but me and Sir Leo have a little bit of a thing that we're gonna have to work out because, you know, took my eye and such. I feel like you owe me an eye, sir. I feel like the eye situation needs to be, you know, rectified at some point. So that's a thing. Also, okay, thanks for that. That was a great song. Why did you come in with me and drink with me? Ow. Damn it, Gwen. You should come in there and drink with me. I bet you would be awesome as a drinker. This is near where we came in. Yeah, Gutter Inn, the outskirts of Meridia. It's where normal people live. Normal people? You know, like as opposed to landlords and nobles or whatever. Mice and rats just trying to get by. I see normal people, honest people. Well, I wouldn't go that far. What are you two dweebs looking at? Oh wait, that was Verm. What are you two dweebs looking at? You're that Sava busting kid, right? Yeah. Did you die? That's the word in the tunnels, at least. Yeah, I died, but then I clawed my way out of the underworld. Whoa. Keep walking unless you're looking for another beating. They seem nice. Yeah, they're all right. So, where to next? That's a good question. I love this guy up here. That guy is cool. Heck no. Heck no. I want to go say hello to these guys, but Gwen's not going to come with me. Gwen is I mean, Gwen likes coffee. We know that now, but this yellow god thing, for real? It sounds like Ghost of Muskwolf territory. I have doubts, just saying. Well, you know, I don't, you look cool, but you're not very cool, sir. All right, I'm out of here. Is that guy wearing like a Sherlock Holmes hat? Because that would be cool. Oh, I wonder if, you know, it'd be, I wonder if, hold on. No, she won't even go up there, so never mind. Never mind. Where to next, you say? Book Nook. Will you go in the bookstore? No, no one's gonna go in the bookstore with me. Well, fine. I guess I'm the only one who likes to be a nerd. Besides Siobhan, who is not here. Ha! No ball for you. I'm taking this with me. Nope. That's a big nope. That's nope. No ball for you. All right, it's gone. See that? That's the palace. No shit. I can practice smell the ambergris and perfume from here. I bet the inside is nothing but gold and marble, well to wall. Pretty much. Siobhan's somewhere in there, right, with the Plague Master? And somewhere else is the King and the Blade Master, Leo. Siobhan told me that you used to look up to Leo. Ooh, to make one change. That's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. There we go, something like that. Siobhan told me that you used to look up to Leo. Yeah, when I was a kid, my brother used to sing me Needle Night song over and over. I thought Leo was the perfect hero, and I wanted to be just like him. But then you meet him in person, and the image of a shining knight comes crashing down. No, that's not quite right. Leo was everything I expected, more than I expected. He's a mouse who absolutely believes in his cause and will fight tooth and claw for it. But what's his cause? Being a sword of a state? For all this pomp and virtue, there's no difference between Leo and the catchsquin of the Sky Garden. You might be right. This place sucks. Let's go somewhere else, somewhere less snobby. Okay. I don't know where else to go. You want to see this big giant rat with the thing? What do you think of that? That's pretty cool. I don't really know where to go, you know what I mean? That's confusing. Do you want to go to the bar now? What about now? 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 Nope. I don't know where else to go. There's nowhere else to go. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I don't know what she wants to do. Gwen, you tell me, okay? You tell me what you want to do, because I got nothing else. May we go over here? We haven't really done this, I guess. Bah humbug? Oh, here we go. This is the shipping district. See that pipe? That's a labyrinth behind there. That's where me, Bruce, and Siobhan fought the Kraken. I can't be right. Krakens aren't real. I spoke in rhyme like a wiggly bard. Ah, I see. This is a prank. Don't pull my Langdwit. It'll come right off. It's true. You can accept a robot Canidae and armored stoats, but you draw the line at Kraken poets? Look, I was born in a cage, not under a rock. I know the difference between muskwolves and reality. What? No, it's nothing. Where should we go next? That's a good question, Verm. I'm not really sure. Let's go back to Ratless. I want to see something. I was just there. Okay, whatever. What is this? Hi. I can't... Farquad? It's Farquad. I came here seeking adventures, but alas, my ship is being serviced. It may be months of work, alas. I want to know you. You look amazing. Okay, here we are. We're at Atlas again. We did it. Back at Ratless again. Oh, man. Oh, that's better. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Back at Ratless again. Now what are you doing? Getting better view. Come on. We'll attract the guard's attention. She's insane. Maybe you will if you keep that shouting. Come on, stop being a Degu downer, and jump up here. Lord Farquaad is here. Hello, Blue Boost. How are you doing today? Blue Boost, Boosty Tea, Blue Boosty Tea. I like it. Oh, well, what of you? How pretty is that? Verm with his little. I love his little rat tail now, though. Huh? Right? What of you? Yeah. A million rats and mice all living in one place. I've never seen anything like it. If we don't stop the yellow god, they'll all die. I guess so. It kind of feels like we're having to hold up the world, like old Ratless here. You seem pretty calm about it. Staying cool under pressure is my nature, like... Your nature? Right, like... Thinking through problems. Doing good, I'm glad to hear it. Through Siobhan's natures. And focusing on the positive is Bruce's nature. So what's my nature? Well, you tell me. My nature is a ghost, a mouse, no idea. How's the game been? How have the game and you been? I've been good. I can't complain. Like I said, I'm trying like a whole new setup. And you shouldn't notice a damn thing, but it's a whole new thing. And I really like it. And it's been fun and it's been good, and I'm hoping that I can really get some more productivity out of it. But I am thinking, but the game's been great. This game is awesome. I love everything about it. Been having a great time with it. And I think that we were talking about it earlier, but like the characterizations, the characters, the story, just the way these guys interact with each other is so awesome and amazing, and I really love it. So I'm going to pick no idea because I think Verm is still trying to figure himself out. I think that's the thing. I don't know. He might see himself as a warrior, but I don't think he does. I don't think he knows. And I think that's part of his realization after being beaten by Leo is that he realized, one, he didn't really know what he was doing in the first place, as well as he thought he did. And two, he doesn't really know what he's fighting for. So let's figure it out. I haven't a clue. No shame in that. I hope you figure out your nature someday, Verm. When this is all over, maybe they'll build statues of us for... don't say that. Solid gold, just like the dead dukes. Definitely don't say that. Ha, I'm just messing, like. Let's just focus on the path in front of us. It'll be quite a challenge to fight the god, but maybe Excalibur will give us the upper paw. Yeah, maybe a weapon like that can kill a god. Maybe. Siobhan, let's go! The King of Jaws, save your game. I shall. Very much so. Your game has been saved. How are you? Leo's been training extra hard recently. Don't know why. It's not like he's lacking in skill. Well, he probably senses something is up. There he is, Lord Cheesecake! The lordiest of lords and the refuser of kisses. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I think, can I go up here? I don't think I can. Maybe we could. Hello, Fancy Hat Man. Where's Alex? He's supposed to be doing roll call. He's hard to miss. What's with that amazing plumed hat of his? You know it. You heard news of Vinium? How is my dear Magnus? I have no idea. He seems fine. All right, let's go. What? I can go this far, not quite as far. How are you doing?
Thou bearest the stench of the Plague Master's lab. Dost thou bear their depravity too?
Yes, very much so. Stay safe out there. Ow.
Do not test me, little mole. Thou art to know better by now.
All right, fine. I bet we're going to have to fight him at some point. I really don't want to, but I get the feeling we're probably going to have to fight him at some point. Because, like, on the surface, he's probably actually very nice, but we're probably going to have to do that. Can I go in here? I forgot. Ooh, yes, the raccoon hall. Except for these two, who is not a raccoon at all. Dark Souls boss Easter egg. Might be. He very much looks like it. All right. Plague Master, I hath returned. You've returned. Did you have a good break? Yeah, I was just, doing mole stuff, seeing friends. Just seeing my pals, you know, my mates. Do you mean the treasonous rebels over in Sky Garden? Relax. I do not care about that. There is much more pressing matter. Oh? Interesting. Inheriting the title of Plague Master. Have you given it any thought? Will you take on the mantle after I die? I will. Very good. I take you to Excalibur. Now? There's no better time. Oh, follow me. Okay then, here we go. Into this secret book lab. This is not shady at all. Plague Master being super shady, apparently. Oh, can't do that. There we go. Well, here it goes. We're just going straight up. Yay. What is that? Poor Siobhan cannot land. She is not one for soft landings. Where are we now? This isn't rodent architecture. And we're moving. Oh, I see. This is a godly lift, isn't it? Correct. Recently constructed, too. It keeps going up and up. Where does it go? Tell me, Siobhan, what do you know about the Thunder Age? It was a time of catastrophe in Rodentia adjourned, nearly a century ago. Fire eggs rained from the sky, destroying everything where they landed, and the gods took shelter underground. God and rodent huddled side by side as the sky fell. Oh, this must be... Is this talking about, like, World War II? Because, like, it's not 100 years, but maybe this game takes place in the future. Because that would be pretty heavy in London, which I'm pretty sure this game takes place in. So that is an interesting concept if that's the case, right? I'm not sure. You know your history. But tell me, Siobhan, what are the fire eggs? I suspect they were weapons, powerful ones, created by gods for use against other gods. Indeed. Very astute. Sounds about London? And if one were to come across an unhatched fire egg... Plague Master, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? Follow me. Does he have a bomb? Does he... A statue of a mouse in a lab coat, which apparently just hangs out in this elevator. And the people who use this elevator, probably more routine, you're like, that's fine. Kind of cool. Which, true it is. The universe is vast. Ignore vaster still. Dr. Ein, the first plague master of Merida. He does kind of look like Einstein. I kind of like that. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. I'm gonna go with cute. Does he have a bomb, though? Does the Plague Master have a bomb? Because that would be scary. Fire egg bomb? I think that's just what they call it. You should read Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. Lots of London lore. I don't know that one. I know Neil Gaiman, of course, but I don't know that book, because I'll have to look that one up. But thanks for the recommendation. This building is certainly something. Where is Excalibur? Hidden, of course. If a god were to discover it, all of our work would be for naught. Honestly, hiding something this big from the gods has been nothing but hassle, especially with their renovations. But I digress. Press the red button, Siobhan. No, don't ever push red buttons. No, that's bad. That don't seem like a good idea.
I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it.
Ooh. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, that is a big bomb. Oh. And he's got it on a catapult? Whoa. This is it. Excalibur, the fire egg. An authentic relic of the Thunder Age. The Thimble God found it buried in the bowels of the Underriver some 50 years ago. Plague Masters have been studying it ever since. 50 years of research on one weapon? A rodent's life is short and pathetic. The intergenerational knowledge is crucial if we wish to push the boundary of understanding. But it took decades to find and decipher an irrelevant gold text, to reverse engineering and the wiring and machinery. Through careful analysis, my predecessors learned every intricacy of the weapon. Whatever it's made of, the damage it can do, how much to hatch it. You can hatch the egg? The trigger is hard impact, the fall from a great height. The only reason it hasn't hatched on its initial fall is due to a technical error. Fascinating stuff. So, this cradle mechanism is a catapult. No, a ballista. The egg is primed to launch through that window. Clock-faced and to be pedantic. But what's down below? The godly halls of Parliament. Below the Parliament's floorboards is the streets of Merida. Then, when the Yellow God arrives intent on destroying the city, we will greet him with fire and thunder. After all, only a god weapon can kill a god. Plague Master, if the stories about the fire eggs are true, this won't just hurt the god, it'll devastate Merida. Thousands of rodents will die. Tens of thousands by my estimation. That's horrible. But I think I see your reasoning. You see, this cruel weapon has only one way, right? It's an ugly necessity to save a few rodents from complete extermination. Siobhan, please. I'm not some knuckle-dragging utilitarian. It's just getting heavy, though. Then why? I was born beneath the floorboards of a godly library, so I learned how to read godly writing from a young age. The first book I ever read was the Anthropocene. I'm not sure about that one. At first, I thought I was reading speculative text. A science fiction parable of warning about what could become. But the more I read, the more I came to realize that it documented the horrors of what the gods did and what they continue to do. I despise the gods. Each and every one of them. They spread, they consume, they destroy. And if they can commodify a part of nature, they will. If they cannot, they kill it. There is not a single place on our planet that the gods haven't colonized or uncorrupted. So now carcinogens fill our lungs, poisons infest our foods, and plastic course through your blood. By their hands, soon the oceans themselves will boil. The Yellow God is not the worst god, no, not by a long shot. But he epitomizes their callous disregard for life, their need to dominate nature without a second thought. What is the death of 1 million mice to the Yellow God? An ordinary day of work. A job well done. So you want to kill him? I can understand that. But what about the rodents who live in Merida? What about them? Merida is the rotten capital of a rotten country. We are ruled by a filthy rich idiot of a king, descended from a long line of filthy rich idiots. Upheld by a noble class who peddle tabloid lies to protect their palace of blood and bone. All defended by a god of bullies and sociopaths. Who else is there? Oh yes. The tax-dodging merchants, the pawball hooligans, the plague deniers. Back-alley louts who'd murder a child for half a seed. Bigots who sit upon them and deem queer or degenerate. But worst of all, a common class who look at this green and pleasant country's descent and then shrug and say, could be worse. I do not relish this city destruction, but I cannot see anything worth defending. It's true, this country has a lot of problems. I've had moments where I've wanted to take my wand and burn everything to the ground. But I don't, because they're good rodents too. Rodents who stand up to injustice and fight to make things better, like Sir Firm. The dead vagabond? I thought he was hell-bent on killing the Yellow God. Yes, but he wouldn't have trampled on the innocent people to do so. You cannot be that naive. From what you've told me, I can only conclude that your friend was a single-minded brute. Every action he made was in service of his egotistic vengeance quest. He would have seen Rodentia in flames if it gave him a chance to upend nature and satiate his bloodlust. I don't think that's true. He wanted to kill the Yellow God, but that is true, but he wouldn't he wouldn't have wanted. It doesn't matter. This ideological talk has gotten tiresome, so let's return to material facts. The Yellow God is coming. And only a god weapon can kill a god. So it's just like you say, this cruel thing is ugly, unnecessary. Where are you going? Out. I quit. Find another successor. I won't force you to remain in my service if that's your decision, but think for a moment. Be a scientist. Think rationally. What do you know about rationality? You're so wrapped up in your pathetic view of the world that you can't even hypothesize a better future. This is not science. This is a cult of hopelessness. Siobhan! Siobhan! Pity. But no matter. Oh, we're all at the bar! Hey, but you had fun, right? It was fine. It was fine. Sure, Firm's a gentle mouse. But I'm just saying, you're the world's worst matchmaker, Bruce. Jeez, can't blame a guy for trying. Oh, hey, it's Siobhan. How'd it go? You look a little shaken. Well... so that's the whole story. I think Aquila's planning on launching Excalibur no matter what. And when that happens, thousands of rodents will die. Excalibur? I heard whispers, but I didn't think it would be such a terrible weapon actually existed. And right above our noses, no less. Could it really kill a god? Does it matter? If it's like Chabon says, I'll take out the city with it. Right, this just complicates things. Now we have to worry about both the Yellow God and an absurd weapon of mass destruction. Shit, what a doomerous prick this Aquila is. Something about it doesn't add up. If the king knows that the Yellow God is coming, and he has a bang of a solution ready to go, why doesn't he just evacuate the city, tell everyone to run and hide? That would cause the smallest loss of life, no? Ha! We're having a laugh. The king don't give a flying fox about any of his common folk. If we died, the Yellow God, you know what he'd say. Good riddance. Mate, do you mind? This is a private conversation. Oh, it's a private conversation. Sorry. Oh, oi, listen. We're on the same side here. You may not know much about this Excalibur malarkey, but we do know something about the Yellow God. Yeah, we've been doing our homework, and damage is coming our way. Yeah, so we're planning on protest. We got hundreds of alleys in Gutter Inn. Hundreds. And we're going to march to the palace gates and have a word with this majesty himself. We got to listen to demands of proper manifesto. What
Listen,
good is this to
only the
us?
cool kids join the conspiracy on Discord.
Wait, Verm.
So I can see why
This
you are
could
not
work.
there. Just saying.
To reach Excalibur, we need to go through the palace. We can't just waltz in. We'll be arrested for sure. But if there's a protest, that would distract the guards. It might give us a window of opportunity to reach the weapon and destroy it. Aye, but how do we reach the Yellow Gold from there? You know? There's a hidden tunnel all over the place. I bet one of them will take you to where you need to be. Hidden tunnels, ghost and musk wolves. It's possible, Sir Verm. I overheard whispers of passage and royals can use emergency escapes. Perhaps one goes straight to the godly hall above our heads. Okay, so assuming we gain access to the palace, and assuming we destroy Excalibur, and assuming we find a secret tunnel, then it's just a simple matter of killing a god of death. Easy peasy, right, Verm? Diversions and secret passages, kings and gods. This plan is even worse than the one for Sky Garden. Let's do it. Of course, the mad lad's on board. There's still time until the night 13 chimes. We should make sure we have all of our affairs in order before a big battle. Oh, are we like heading towards the end? An inventory check would be a sensible idea. Aye. Should probably go drop by Sky God and see how Anton's doing. Well, we can wait. Go do what you need to do, then come back here and speak whenever you're ready. Is that it? Oh. Spare me, please. Make no trouble. Okay. Are we actually heading towards the end? Shouldn't I visit? Yeah, we should probably visit everybody. Now that I think about it. Gwen, I got this feeling, an itch, like as if I have unfinished business somewhere. Okay, so everybody's got unfinished business. I guess it's my job to do so. Hi. Damn it all! My life is a damn wreck. First, that blonde twink humiliated me and took my title. Then the sister give me lip, and then... You all right? You all right, sir? He's beyond all right. He's steaming. I'll go get a glass of water. A glass? Bring a whole barrel for drown him. I'm fine. It's just give me a sec. Okay, I'm sober now. How did you do that? How? What did you do? Hardly. Sober enough, you judgy prick. Hey, you're bounty hunters, right? Sure. Sure, we're bounty hunters. Perfect. That's perfect. I got a job. There's 1,000 seeds in it if you're interested. You're drinking something that smells like vinegar. I don't think you've had 1,000 seeds to give. Huh. Shows what you know about wealth. Oh, fine. Or fine alcohol for that matter. They call me the Sterling Knight for a reason, you know. Fine. I get it. You're loaded. Who's the target? Do you know that Rosaline and Maisie of the Thimble Guard, 2 mice with scissor blades? Yeah, we've met. Good. That'll make things easy. I'll spare you the details, but we were out on a reconnaissance mission, and the younger one spotted something and got spooked. She went crazy and took a swing at me unprovoked. I fought back, blood was drawn. Then the older one stepped in and took a swipe at me too. I was lucky to make it out alive. So you want me to track down these 2 deserter knights? And then what? Bring them to justice. You mean kill them? Attacking a superior office is a capital offense. Sheesh. I didn't even think the 4 hardened warriors would be such prissy pansies. I don't like this guy. This guy's the worst. Me and Bruce were on the same page. You and me, Bruce. You and me. Even by tin head standards. He's trying to rope us into a murder scheme just to keep his own paws clean. Disgusting. I think we should take the job. Really, Siobhan? I think there might be more to this story. I don't know where this thread will lead, but it can't hurt to follow just a little, right? I mean, maybe. Where did this all happen? Sohill Village, you know it? Of course, it's in the songs. Those stupid songs, ugh. But yeah, that's the place. I bet Dizzy knows where it is. Maybe we'll head over there and see what this is all about. Great, just remember, 1,000 seeds for their head. What are you dawdling for? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go try and murder some people. I should probably, because apparently this is like my last chance to do some stuff, but let me check with people. You know, you never know what you might find. You might find some more stuff to do, but probably not unless they look out of place. Like if a creature looks out of place or something along those lines, that might be a good sign that something is going to happen. Do you want another coffee, Gwen? This might be our last chance. Okay, you don't. That's fine. Hello? Does that kid only have 1 arm? Because now I feel really bad for taking his ball, if that's the case. I kind of feel really shitty about that. That's kind of a dick move on my part. Oh well. What can I do? Anybody in here need anything? No. Okay, you're good. Let's go. We're gonna go try and find some stuff to do. Long as nobody kills Verm on the bridge this time.
That would be good.
Okay, so this should take me to the roof. We're gonna go to my bird friend who's in. I don't know if he's had to carry all 4 of us at once. Good luck, Mr. Pigeon. This should be fun.
I'll be just chilling around here. Got some seeds to munch on. I'll be okay. All aboard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is Dizzy. All right, so I think I got to go back to everywhere we've been to. That's Sohill. So that's the new place, but I'm gonna go here first because Bruce wants to see Anton and I can't say no to Bruce. I can't say no to Bruce ever. Bruce, I love Bruce. I would do anything for Bruce. This stop is Sky Garden. On the gap. All right, you just stay bouncy, my friend. You stay bouncy. I don't know if there's a reason for me to go this way. I don't think there is. But worth a try. There we go. Someone told me there was something over here. I never found it.
But something also tells me I could be wrong about that. But I'm gonna go in and find out because I'm an idiot, and why not? Plus, like, it might be our last chance, so might as well do it. It might be our last chance, you know what I mean? Meow, meow. Just good luck. Yeah, right? Let me check on something real quick like. I just want to make sure of one. There we go. Zoom. Zoom indeed. Do I have any filters on? I don't think I do. I think it's just the, hold on, let me check on one thing. Resolution, default, configure video. I don't think I need to do a whole lot there. Full auto detect buffering, everything looks good there. Okay, I think we're okay. Cool, just double checking. Zoom, zoom, zoom. These are a lot of stairs. A lot more stairs than I remember. A lot less ghosts than I remember. There was a lot of ghosts here last time. I feel like there were a lot of ghosts. A lot of ghosts. But maybe I'm wrong. Found a campfire. Boogity boos. There were the eggs. All right. Okay, so that did nothing. There's nothing up here. Don't worry about it. We're fine. There is a squirrel head. There is that, but it was worth checking just to see if there's any reason for me to worry about it. But there isn't, so we're good, and I don't really worry about it now. I'm just gonna go forward and do what I gotta do, you know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do. We just wanted to work out. That was the thing. We were just doing our stairs. We're getting our stairs in for the day. Getting our steps in on our watches that you can't see because they all wear, you know, Apple watches with the fitness app and whatnot. It's very, very hard to see in these sprites, but they're all wearing them. It's a sponsorship thing. Pretty sure it's a sponsorship deal that they've got, but, you know, we don't talk about that because it's a sensitive subject, you know? You gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and go to Sky Garden. Anton! I got your boyfriend right here. Coming for you. Also, there was somebody I'm supposed to find here that I was supposed to find before. Welcome back to Sky Garden. Stay a while. Somebody here has something. Are you Mathilda? No, you're Felix. There's only one prisoner dungeon now, but who is it? Who's the prisoner? Captain Aiden. I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah, you do. You fought him on top of the prison guard, remember? All right, lanky dweeb with the sentinel. Hold on, this doesn't add up. I heard you kicked all the soldiers out of Sky Garden. We guy makes a choice, reform or exile. Oh, reform or exile. Aiden refused both options. Aye, so put him in a bit of a quandary. Gwen suggested attaching him to a magic missile and firing him to the sun, like old Murray Cloud Runner. But I said, nah, if he wants to stay in the city so badly, then let him. So now he's just the sole dungeon resident. Nay bother, we feed him properly and all. I hate it. Dungeons are grotesque, we shouldn't use them, even for the scummiest of Catchgwen. Imprisoning Aiden is bad, but launching him into the sun is okay? I contain multitudes. Well, in any case, here's the key. I got the key. Okay, that's good. If you really want to have a word with the prisoner, he's on the lowest level. Why would we want to do that? Beats me, but wouldn't be a good use of her time. But, you know, there's no, like, secret items or anything down there. But hey, the option's there. Well, when you say that, is it possible that you're lying about there not being secret? You know what I mean? Is it possible? There's one I know about. There is one. There's one that I am aware of. And I'm gonna find it.
definitely one I know about. 100%. I think I know what's happening. Hold on, I think I can fix this. Because it just, I just noticed that like what you guys see kind of looks a little bit washed out to me, and I don't want it to look that way. So let me see if I can do something really quick. Because I think all I would have to do is that. Well, that didn't do as much as I thought. Okay. What if I do... Nope, that's a little too much. Maybe, nope, that's a little bit too... Well, I don't know. It's not really that bad, I guess. Maybe it's just too bright. That would be a new one for this. Maybe. That could be it. Is it a brightness thing? Makes me wonder. Well, let me try something. I'm just trying to get the, because like I said, I'm on a new system and it takes a little bit of adjustment, but let me see if I can do this. If I suddenly crash, I'm sorry. Let's see if I can do something with this, because I feel like there might be a way. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. If it's... Oop. What did I just do? I did something over there. Okay. Maybe it's something to do with this. Oh, it's not supported. That's not the problem. Doop boop boop a doop. Doopy doop boop. I don't know if it's like a brightness setting. I don't think I've got that kind of ability. I do not. Okay. I could do it through OBS, but I would prefer not to if that's the case. Okay, well, if that's not it, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Also, okay, I'm not going to worry too much about it. But it does look brighter than previous runs, so I'm not sure why that's the case, but let me get back into my normal mode. Doop boop boop ba doop. Doop boop boop ba doop. There we go. I'll compare it after stream and see if it is actually brighter. If it is, then I'll try and make some adjustments. It's not that bad. It looks fine. Is this where he is? I know something. There is one thing I can go look for. I can't remember exactly where it is, but like there was a room with a lot of stuff in it. Like where we got all our weapons back and stuff. I know there's something in there that I missed, and I thought it would be kind of funny to see if it's still there. I don't know if it is, but it could be. Is this it? No, this is the way out, right? Yeah, that's the way out. So how do I get to there? Can't go that way. Is there like a... Oh, it might be this way. Hold on. Where's our boy? I feel like this is where we were locked up, is down here. Oh, no, it's down here. Okay, hold on. Let's go! It may not be as funny because Gwen and Bruce aren't there, but I think there's something in here that I missed. You see an incredibly lewd magazine. This is it. Called Squeak. Oh. Wow. That's lewd, all right. The lewd. Oh, gosh. The lewd, you guys. The lewd. I cannot believe how lewd we have become here, okay? This is some lewd. This is lewd. The lewdness. Well, you know, that's fine, I guess. Let me do this really quick. I think I could just do it this way. This might be the best way to do it. So, nope, not that one. I put it here, and then I go blah 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 blah. Is it color correction? Maybe that'd be it. Yes, that's the one we want. Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure that you guys can see the lewdness correctly, because I think it's really important that you get a proper sense of how lewd this is. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to miss out on the lewdness there. There we go. That's better. Anyway, that's lewd, all right. Huh. That just reacted. Huh? Huh? Okay. Well, that was lewd, all right. Okay, that was worth it, I think. Thanks. You're right. I'm here for you guys. I really am.
You're welcome. I'm here to serve and entertain, though I'm sure you're more inclined to be entertained by my fellow furry, the LeemThatStreams.
That's me.
But hey, I'm here to help, whether you like it or not. Just doing my furry duty, I suppose. Rar, ooh.
Rar and ooh. You got both. That's amazing. Hello, friend. Oh my, that familiar face, albeit with a few more scars. I remember our fight. I remember you. You were the de facto leader of that group that sparked the coup. You are, in fact, the root cause of why I'm rotting down here. So, why are you here? To talk. I heard you were offered exile or reform, but you refused both options. I wanted to know why. You know, I'm not like the other members of Clan Grey. Many of the rubber boots saluted wayward stars out of a sense of communal duty. Others became soldiers for seed. They had rent and bills to pay. In any case, their loyalties were fickle. They were quick to abandon their cause upon defeat. But I am a true patriot. I refuse the new management's opinions or options because I actually believe in my values. What values are those? Strength, iron will, and seizing and destiny and made manifest. So, tyranny. And what have you done away with, you've done away with tyranny now? You and your comrades ousted corrupt Duke, and now Sky Garden is a wholesome, egalitarian paradise? I mean, kind of, yeah. Idiot. You replaced one brand of tyranny with another. The Great Duke or a Red Lord. Old laws or new laws. Violence were violence. I'll wager you even replaced the Skyward Star banners with garish rainbow ones. Your troop lacks any self-awareness. You've got it wrong. From what I've seen, things are actually different. Rodents are actually free to walk around and be themselves without worrying about getting arrested. Empty words to a squirrel in chains. Don't pretend that's the same thing. You're not in prison for being yourself. And besides, Bruce isn't a lord, he's an ambassador. Ambassador. Historically, a fine starting point for becoming a dictator. It's really not like that. Well, if not Bruce, then who is set to become Sky Garden's ruling lord? Do you know? Nobody, as I understand it. The rodents of Sky Garden are to rule themselves. Gods. That's the most dangerous possible outcome. How so? A society without leader is free from tyranny. It's just vulnerable to a different sort of tyranny. Leaderless tyranny, the worst kind. I don't get it. Okay, I'll break it down. So, all societies have a natural hierarchy. You see it in any group, individuals who naturally shine over others. But who shines the brightest, the strong, the smart, the privileged? Those are the rodents with who wield power. They get to write the rules, they make important decisions like choosing who's in or out. But if there's no formally recognized leader, then the lack of leadership becomes a mask. Well, that doesn't seem true at all. The one who shines brightest still get to write the rules, but the writing goes unseen. So, do you hold any to account? Can you behead a mad king? But you can't behead a mad, shapeless mob. Like I said, the worst kind of tyranny. So, the only alternative is an iron paw?
It's an iron paw either way, such is our nature. It's just a question of whether you want to be the paw to be visible or knowable or unseen and unaccountable. And a question of whether the iron paw is on your side. Well, of course, I never denied I'm looking out for my own interest. I don't think the iron paw is inevitable. Read a history book. The rodents who are weak, they are dominated by the strong, always. Can you see the bigger picture? Rigid structure is necessary to keep the lack of structure from becoming a cage. I wish Siobhan had come down here with me. They'd have something intelligent to say. And Gwen's got a great mind for politics, too. But I'm bad with wordy stuff. I just focus on swinging my sword. Well, maybe you should think a little harder. If you always sharpen your sword and never your wit, then you'll always be taken advantage of. All right, hold on. Okay, here's what I think. So, I understand where he's coming from. I don't think historically it pans out quite the way he thinks it does. So I understand what he's saying. He's basically saying that, like, it's worse to, like, democracies can potentially be worse because the strong within a democracy become a shielded version of what a tyranny or, you know, someone in power could be. So you're going to have, like, an elite, or in our case in the United States, like the rich, generally like people of influence, are going to have a greater sense of control over our nation than, say, normal average people. And that is still a dictator, just in a different form. That's kind of what he's saying. Do I agree with that? I think that's kind of happening in our society, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's worse or better. Always going to be turds? Yeah, there's always going to be turds. I don't know if it's better or worse. I mean, obviously, I would say that, like, democracies are definitely preferable to anything like a dictatorship or a kingdom or something like that. I think that generally goes without saying. I do get where he's coming from, because, like, if you are going to be in a society that allows for influence based on certain merits, or a meritocracy, which meritocracies in some of themselves, people would always, like, kind of go with, oh, that means, like, you're stronger or you're better at something and you get more reward because of that. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think meritocracy can generally be based on anything. So it could be like, yes, you're better at sports, or yes, you just have more money. Therefore, like, money is the thing we're basing our meritocracy on. But if we're going to say that, then that's true. He's not wrong, but it's still preferable. So I'm going to say he's wrong just because it's still preferable to the alternative, which his alternative is worse. So I'm going to go with that. You're completely wrong. You've been spouting mindless filth for the last 5 minutes. I wouldn't go that far, but charming. Angry mobs are bad, so I have support of tyrants. That's absolute worms for brain logic. That's not quite. What you meant is I'm not stupid. You've misunderstood the problem. As it was about structure versus no structure, the problem is inequality is the institution. The inequality. I like that. The problem is that inequality creates power difference. You said yourself that the privileged are the ones who shine bright. Well, why can't the unprivileged be helped to shine brighter? If the playing field is level, then the power is spread. Then it would be harder for any bad guy to take advantage. Way to go, Verm. That's overly simplistic. Who defines the unprivileged? Who spreads the power? You still need the hierarchy. That's an intrinsic part of all societies. Well, what about mushroom societies? Okay, I thought we were getting somewhere, but you've lost me. What exactly is a mushroom society? Sorry, I've been farming mushrooms for the last few months, so it's hard for me to get them out of my head. But some mushrooms have roots. Well, Jeb called them something else, but they're basically roots. I've noticed that some of these mushrooms have organized roots where they're spreading and split like an upside down tree. But some mushrooms have roots that are more tangled web. You can't tell where it starts and then other ends. Those roots sprout new mushrooms, so you can even tell what the original mushroom is. There's no mushroom leader, but they all thrive all the same. Okay, so I'm following this incredibly strained analogy. You're proposing a society with a non-hierarchical structure, entangled and equaled, rhizomatic but not arborescent. Yeah, that's not a thing. Could it be a thing? I don't know. What would it look like? Like a mushroom. You're a fool. You obviously haven't read a book or political theory in your life. You haven't. You even think, or who even thinks basing a society around a mushroom of all things? There's disgusting creatures of rotten decay. They fester, strangle, and spread. It's the other way around. Mushrooms turn dead things into new life. Well, there's no faulting your optimism. I think we're done here. Excuse me, mushrooms are delicious. I agree. I actually really do like mushrooms. I like where Verm's head's at. I do think that there is an issue of like how you would organize that, because like in a society, like the biggest issue with like not having any hierarchical setup would be more about like there's too many people. So like you could always say in a democracy that like every single person should have equal voice or equal vote, and they more or less kind of do. Like the way that we've structured our society, it kind of works that way. Voting structures kind of allows you to have a voice in most things. Could you say that like every vote counts exactly the same no matter what the situation is? Absolutely not. But the problem is that if you do structure a society where there is no hierarchical structure, how would you organize that? Because there's just too many people to do that with. So you would necessarily have to have some sort of representation that would represent a certain group of people. But the problem with that is then you're creating a hierarchy. So I don't know if there's a way to structure a society in such a way that you couldn't have some sort of hierarchy. I don't know if that would be a tough thing to think about. I'm not sure if you'd be able to do that. Interesting.
You watching. I see you. If you have not hit follow, I don't know.
You haven't convinced me at all, but there's nothing you could do, have said, or faltered my devotion to the wayward star. Go, let me be. Fair enough. I tried. You know, that got deeper. That got a lot deeper than I was expecting. A game about a mouse carrying a switchblade than I thought. But that is that's the way this game goes. That there's a lot more going on here than you would have expected. Also, we found a lewd magazine. So we just had a great political debate with a guy in a prison. They pull in a Disco Elysium here, basically. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, we just had a great political debate with a squirrel in a dungeon, and then also we found a lewd magazine with pictures in it. So it's been a great day. It's been a great day. You know what I mean? Great day. All right, back up. I guess we go. We can't go there. Oh well. Stimulating the mind and the body. Exactly. What's in here again? Oh, yeah, you. Do I have any money? I heard. It's great news. I'm so relieved I don't have to keep churning out weapons for that warmonger. Yeah, so, can I get a freebie as a thanks? No. Worth a shot. Okay. Okay, so there is somebody here I'm supposed to look for. I don't suppose you're Matilda. Yes, I am. Wait, let me guess. That pesky Abizado roped you into running his errands. Yeah, so you're not the first. Well, go on. What did he saddle you with? You wanted to dye some cloth. Golly, gosh golly, is that all? He sent you all this way for a tiny square of fabric? That's good silk, though. Grade A+, even. No denying that. What color did he ask for? Red? What shade specifically? I don't remember. I literally do not remember. Oh God, that is so long ago. Oh no, I do not remember. I do not remember. I'm gonna have to look this up. It was so long ago. It was so long ago. I don't remember. I remember the red, but I don't know. Good Lord. I can't find it. Oh no. Looking up is also believe in yourself. I'm gonna go. Part of okay. I'm gonna go Crimson. Sounds good. I'll die at lickety split. Hopefully that's right. I hope I'm right. Thank you. You received a dyed silk square. Yeah, that's some shade of red, all right. Oh, and go and tell Mr. Abusato that if he keeps this nonsense, the guard's gonna come knocking you here. That's good to know. Huh, is he doing something illegal? Gosh golly, you've no idea. Run along now. Okay, I don't know what he's doing that's illegal, but starting a paw ball team. Want to sign up? I do. I love the tapestries. They are pretty. Okay, dang. I want to play paw ball. That would be fun. You like to do decor? Me, I do. Oh, is my bat friend here? Yes! I gotta say hello to this. Drop by any time for a free concert. I did, my friend. I'm so glad you're still here. Oh, yeah, also Conspiracy Mouse. Or Squirrel. Ever heard of Excalibur, Marita's top secret weapon? Only the top brass know the deeds. Turns out I do, actually. I know everything about it. My theory, it's a giant Felidae they keep chained up. You're wrong. You are very wrong. Work's been beating me down, unfortunately. Not a fan of entering the holidays with unfinished work on my mind. It seems inevitable. I'm sorry. I know that feeling, man. I'm kind of been going through the same thing. Bruce. What about Bruce? Oh, Bruce, doesn't he look great? Look at Bruce. He's all like prettied up now. He's great. You missed him spazzing out? I did. I did miss it. What happened? Wait. I missed it. Did it happen from coming in here? Let me try this again. Blah, 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 blah. Let me just reset that. It didn't do it. That's a shame. All right, well, I'll have to go back and look at the VOD. I'm gonna clip it. Okay, cool. Oh, it's Mr. Arathi. Ah, it looked like you got something on your mind. Who are you? The table, the coup, nothing. The table? Who are you? Oh, names are Artie, and that's Andrew. We're on the council. I was rotting away in the dungeons and for degeneracy charges when suddenly a dapper hamster and a roguey Jaboa busted me out of my cell. Next thing I knew, I was all out war. Guards versus inmates. Anyway, you know the rest. Anything else? The table. Fancy map table? We found it in storage. Where? What are we talking about? There's no table in here. We roll out of meetings and stuff like that. Doubles as a stage, which is pretty rad. Anything else? I love that he said pretty rad. He's like, I'm on the council. Pretty rad, right? The coup caused a big stir in the kingdom, no surprise there. But the crown didn't get involved, so thank gods they wrote it off as an internal Squirrel Clan dispute. Anything else? No, I'm good. Thanks, buddy. What about you? Round table discussions are going well. We make sure nobody's voice rises up any louder than the others. All right, how you doing? Anton. You alive? My lapa always knew. On that note, I need to have a word with Bruce. Bruce is my fave. I love Bruce. Bruce is great. I like Bruce a lot. Gwen is up there for me though. I think those two characters have really like become my top two. They both have some really interesting stuff about them and I really like them. Go for it. What's up, babe? It's your flute playing. It's getting a bit... what's the word? How to say it? Bad. Oh no. What? My playing is as tuneful as ever. I sound like a nightingale in the morning light. Nah, more like a sparrow choking a cigarette butt. Oh, Ferb, god damn it. That's a bit harsh, but it's true. Your high notes can be a bit shrill. Come to think of it, in my time here, I've literally never heard you practice. It's like you enjoy having the image of a musician, but you don't want to put in the work to be one. I forgot. Do you allow clips in chat? Yeah, send it in Discord because I don't know if that'll work. I think I set something up for it, but I don't want to risk it, so probably better put it in Discord.
Also, for those who haven't joined yet, we have a Discord. You can join. If you just do, I think it's exclamation point Discord, you can join anytime you want. So go check it out. It's like you enjoy. Okay. I feel a wee bit attacked here.
Hey, it's okay, Lapa. You just need to do a little practicing to get your groove back. Why not speak to Tim, the trumpeter? He's friendly. He will be happy to give you lessons.
Fine. I hate to admit it, but you're all right. I'll go find Tim. That's my mission, is to find Tim to help Bruce with his flute playing? At first I was kind of worried that might have been like a metaphor. And I was like, oh, are Bruce and Anton having some, problems privately? And I was like, but then I was like, oh, they wouldn't go there, would they? Christoph. I was a little worried that might be what's going on, but I'm sure his other flute playing is fine. Where's Tim? Timothy, are you up here? You Tim? Oh, you've got it. Oh, Tim is a hipster. Look at this hipster squirrel. I love it. I recognize you. You're the trombone guy. Bruce was looking for you. I'll go fetch him. Ow. I'm actually a Baroque trumpet. I gotta give this guy like a real I see. So you need to freshen up your music skills. And Anton thought I could give you some pointers. Hi, that's right. Let's skip the music theory and go straight into practice. No better way to learn to swim than leaping into deep end, right? Unless you drown. Nonetheless. How about we play some Gilded Roy's Melody? You know that one? Yeah, of course, it's a classic. Rad. I'll grade your performance just like a school exam. No pressure then. Nah, it's not so serious. You can always try again. Are you ready to play now? Let's go. Aye, let's go. All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a... I don't know how to... Oh. Oh, baby. Let's go. I don't know what they're talking about. I think his flute playing is fantastic, especially out of a pencil. It cannot be easy making it sound that good out of a pencil. You wouldn't think, but it's really nice. Look at him go. Bruce and Gwen. I love those two so much. Bruce is really great though. I do love Bruce a lot. I just love the kind of character he is and like the play style too. Like his fighting style, he doesn't do much, but he does a lot for the team. Like he can really help you out. Bruce, my man, that was flawless. A+. No, A+++, S rank even. It was good? You serious? You should be teaching me. Have some confidence in yourself. I don't know, I just feel like there's more work to do. How about you go rock out with that violet screeching creature? The punky bat with the guitar? I don't think our style of music's will match. Haha, yeah. She's got an edge, no doubt about that. You know, after Josh was ousted, he refused to talk to me, or any of the gray squirrels, actually. And I don't blame her. Josh's regime was messed up. But once I broke out my trumpet, things chilled out a bit. It's not like a few notes magically undid all the wrongs or anything. But like, there's a common language in music. It transcends genre and style. It speaks straight to the heart. Is that too cliche? Nah, I get it. It's a common language. Thanks, Tim. I'll go speak to Violet then. All right then. And then Verm's back. And then there was Verm. Not you, but Anton. All right, I think he's in here. Truer words have never been spoken. Violet, what's up, Violet? All right, let's do this. Hey, is Bruce around? Send him in. I want to have a word.
I want to have a word.
I'm gonna do that. Okay, there we go.
I heard you and Mr. Tuba tooting away upstairs.
Yeah, Tim, he was helping me practice.
I see. I know I've worked for the Duke and all, but I think he's a good guy.
He said music transcends language, and I think I got a point there. Something up?
Tim and the others are trying. I can see that. But it's like they want to play music and dance and pretend everything's hunky-dory. It's never been that simple. Clan Great got work to do. Still, he's right there. Something's primal about music. Raw emotion, sound form. It's powerful stuff. So, on that note, you want to jam?
Aye, that'd be great. I need to shake this rust off.
No shame in a bit of rust. Sometimes you just gotta step away from your instrument for a bit and clear your head. But sometimes you gotta face that music and smash through whatever barrier is holding you back.
Makes sense to me.
Cool, so when you're ready,
All right, let's do it. Aye, let's go.
follow my lead.
Bam. Let's do it. What's riff? Damn. Nice. This is a very interesting combination, but I like it. Nice. Let's go. Jamming. I love it.
That was metal as hell. You didn't make a single mistake. It's like you made a deal with the demonic flute spirit or something.
Heh, well, I don't know about that. Should we play one more?
Nah, no need. You sound like an
I made a
absolute
playlist for
pro.
hiking. It has music from Peanuts, the Cranberries, and Eminem. I call it my trail mix.
I like it. Thank you, Torchnock. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day.
Actually, you know what? You should come back upstairs and show Anton what you've learned.
A performance for Anton? What does that sound so scary?
Ha! Don't sweat it. He'll be impressed by your improvement.
I got no doubt. I'm good. Thank you. And you? I'm doing good. I'm having a blast with this. This is such a fun game. All right, let's go see Anton. Give him the performance of a lifetime.
Hey, guess what, babe? I've been practicing. I got my groove back.
Oh, show me. On the stage, we'll make it a proper concert of it.
Yeah, let's play. Aye, let's go.
Oh. How did they get that in here? Hi, all. Welcome to our concert, and thanks for coming out.
Boo, you guys suck. Bring out the main act already.
Gwen, we're the only act.
Boo.
We don't have a set list. Does anyone have any requests?
Mozart's Blossom Minute in C major. Raise your bloody claws to the dying sky by pestilent rage.
Natal Night. You all have terrible taste in music. I regret asking. How about we play the Rat-Tailed Rover for old time's sake? Oh, I haven't heard that one since, well, a perfect choice. Let's go, Lapa. All right, here we go. This is a pretty song. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really pretty song. Nice. Way to go, Bruce! Holy shit.
Snapper.
Oh, did I mess up?
No, it was perfect. It was beautiful. With flute skills like that, you could play anything you put your mind to.
Yay! Bruce learned cadenza. Cadenza works a little different than most battle skills. Its effects varies depending on whose notes are played, which notes are played. Experiment in battle. I love it. I got, what's this? Did someone leave something on the stage? Bruce found a sky piccolo. Where did this come from? That's a good question. That's a really good question.
It's a wonderful instrument. Someone must be amazed by your music and left it as a gift, Lapa.
Or maybe heavenly playing somebody from the heavens.
Maybe.
Free instrument, Pog, right? It's the most Pog. How does that, what is that? Hold on, let's see what, do I have skills? I have nothing. He leveled up. Oh man, Siobhan's the only one who has it. Okay, what do we got here? So I could either make him stronger, or, I love that move there. Bruce gains a chance to dodge oncoming attacks. So I could probably, I like where this one's going. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna go down this branch. Do you have anything? No? Okay, so what does he have? What does he have? Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah.
Thanks for the 510
Oh
bits,
my
Jedediah
goodness.
Fox.
Jedediah, thank you so, wow,
Twitch.
goodness me, wow, thank you so much for the bits, Jedediah. Twitch just cheered 51, they actually like helped you out there, they love that. Thank you so much, I appreciate that, that is so kind of you, I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much, and that's very helpful. You guys have no idea how much that stuff means to me, so I really appreciate that, Jedediah. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream, and check out this awesome RPG, it's amazing. Do I have stuff on people? I need to get, like, I have one mushroom. How do I only have one mushroom? What is that about? What? What else do I have, though? Is any of this better than what we have? I don't even know. I don't know. Not really. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Let's go. Okay, so we got that. We did, I think we did all of the things from here that we're gonna need to do. So I'm gonna go return that scarf that I definitely got the right color of. Definitely. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. Can't complain. We're trying out my brand new office setup today. It's been wonderful and all aboard. And I actually like it. It's been a lot of fun. It's very nice. It's very comfortable. It's very, very comfortable. I feel cooler a little bit. It was always a little warm in here, and I think it's just because it's more open now, which is nice. So one thing let's stop off at, let's do this. Let's go check out here and go see Siobhan's family really quick. This game looks unbelievably adorable. It is, and it's so well written and so well done. I love it. We're back at Cranbale. Hope you had a pleasant flight. Okay. It's really good. I really enjoy it. All of the characters have been so much fun. I don't think I needed to come up there. That is something we did need to do. So let's go say hello to Siobhan's family and let them know that, hi. You're adorable. Gecko! Is this a friend of yours, Gecko? Frack! Frack?
Oh, I am not looking for trouble.
Neither are we.
Oh, okay, great. Wait, Mole Wizard, you're carrying a fire starter, right?
Fire starter?
Oh, right, yeah, my wand. Yeah, can I see it, please? Gecko, is your friend here gonna try and steal from us? I'm not 100% sure. Sure thing, just a sec. Potentially a distant cousin. I have too many relatives. Well, this one's cute. I like this frack person. Unless he steals my wand, then I'm gonna be mad. Oh. Wow, that's cool. Done some modding work, right? Loosen the spark wheel, maybe widen the wick? You got it. You got a good eye for technology. Oh yeah, thanks. You too. But you know, there's a way to push it further. Have you ever heard of a naphtha? A naphtha? It's a fuel, right? Not just any fuel. It's the mythical shrew fire. Centuries ago, the Golden Laurel Empire's navy used it to decimate enemy ships. A terrifying and volatile material. It creates a fire that even the gods fear.
999.
Oh, thank you so much for the bits, the 10 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's the stuff. Super cool, right? It's a fire that can even burn water itself. I can hardly imagine. Yeah, okay, I can see where this is going. Huh? It's a sales pitch. How much for 1 bucket of this magical fuel, Mr. Lizard? It's frack. And it's not magic, it's science. And I wasn't looking to make seeds, but we could talk about a trade instead. A trade for what? Technology for technology. Give me something rare, something unique, something I've never seen before. I got piles of unique tech in my den in Cranvale. It's just around the corner. We wouldn't take a minute to go grab something. You remember that banished, right? You remember that you're banished, right? Mammy's not gonna welcome you home with hugs and kisses. I know, but if Gwen has the courage to return her home, then so do I. If you say so. Okay, Frack, we'll go and fetch some gadget, and you'll give us the magical juice? It's not magic or juice. Spare me the techie talk. We'll be back soon. Verm, you're being very hostile right now, and I don't think we need that, okay?
What did the bald man say when he got a comb for Christmas? I will never part with it.
I like that. What's wrong? I'm having second thoughts. Verb just calls it as he sees it. He does, for sure. What if Mammy sees me? If she gives you a lip, I'll dish out twice as much back. No, it's not like that. It's... She's family. I know I should make up with her. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? But I don't know if I'm ready to have that conversation to, well, Siobhan. I don't know the details of your childhood, but I know this. You don't owe your mother forgiveness. You don't even owe her a conversation. If you don't want to see your mother, then don't give her a second of your time. Really, that seems so cruel. No, not at all. If she can't respect you for who you are, then she doesn't deserve you. I don't know if I can see it that way, but I'll do my best. Gwen and me just keep watch outside. Mole settlements are a wee bit small for us anyhow. Great. We're all set then. I do see, that's the thing is like Gwen, the reason why I like Gwen is she comes out with like all of the best statements too. Like she's got other, I wonder if we can go in here. I wonder if the cat's back. Kitty cat, are you still alive, kitty cat? Or what? This all brings back strange memories. Nostalgic, right? I don't know if I would say nostalgic. I'm smelling Sutton, Titan fur, and indignation. We're not alone. Yeah, that'll be Tiger. He's Felidae. He's probably watching us right now. There's a Felidae in this room? Relax, he wouldn't try or dare try anything. Come out, Tiger. Oh, there's Tiger. Would you like to talk to me, mouse? Alone? Not a chance. Take another step and the four of us will skin you alive. Nah, it's fine. Go. Really? You sure? Yeah, kitty cat here won't try anything. If you say so. Shout if you need anything. So, what's up? I caught wind of your quest, Mouse. Oh yeah? I didn't know if Felidae cared about rodent matters. This is bigger than rodentia. The mouse attacking a Felidae is an absurdity, but a mouse seeking to kill a god? That violates the laws of the old ways itself. I don't know if Felidae cared about the old ways either. Every animal follows the old way. The laws are writ in blood and bone. You think they can't be discarded so easily? Tossed aside on your whims? Demand it? Absurdity of absurdities. There's but one truth, and it is this. We are all bound by nature.
Oh, we're gonna fight anyway. Oh. Okay, well, here we go. I've got more. What does this do? Evade upcoming attacks. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, let me try this really quick. Tom versus Jerry Part 2. I love it. That's true. All right, Berserk mode. If nature stands in my way, then I will slay nature itself. Absurd. Ow. Okay, let's do this one. Let's try it out. Let's see what this does. Bring it. You still hit me. I don't like that you can. What is. Bam. Take that, kitty cat. I'm a little stronger than you remember, tiger.
What will you do once you have conquered nature? Reign as the god mouse king of nothingness? Wretched thing, you disgust me.
Oh.
The LeemThatStreams is proud to support an ongoing donation drive right here on Twitch for the Lemur Conservation Foundation. If you want to support the stream in an awesome way and can afford it,
did I kill that cat?
To learn more,
immediately?
check out the link in chat at thelemthatstreams.org.
I feel like I might have murdered that cat. Like that was one-sided. That was really one-sided. Not sure how I feel about that. Firm, you might have gone a little too far there, buddy. Might have gone a little too far. Might want to calm down there, big guy. Are you okay? Yeah, of course. What was that about? Nothing important. Let's get out of here. Is that like foreshadowing something? Maybe that's foreshadowing something. Maybe like Verm, we do need to watch out for Verm. Maybe Verm's big decision is going to be like, does he want to be kind of a conqueror or does he want to be like an actual hero? Maybe that's his like future. I guess we don't know yet because that could be it. But I got another skill point, so that's good. What does this do? Each of Verm's strikes inflicts 1 bleed. Rage grants an additional turn of Berserk. Ooh. I'm gonna go with that though, because that sounds pretty good. Because bleed is probably a good thing, so let's do that. Neat. All right, let's go see the family, Siobhan. What could go wrong? But that's the thing. I think this game is putting forth a really good storyline. I mean, is it like breaking new grounds? Not really, but like, it's very cleverly written. And like, I think that's what makes games like this fun. Like, that's the true herald of storytelling. I'll just tell you that. Like, most stories or most things you're gonna see out there, probably not gonna be all that. Oh, Shark's Food, thanks, redeem stretch. Thank you. I will do my stretching here. Hold on, let's get this. And some water. Get that stretching in. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, no, I think real storytelling, like really good and well done storytelling, is that you're going to acknowledge that the story you're telling probably is going to be somewhat similar or have its roots somewhere else in another story that you've read or something like that, or maybe just like even somewhat inspired by. You're gonna find that most stories that you hear have probably been told before, but if you can tell it from like a different point of view or kind of give it your twist because of the way your character sees it, I think that makes a big stake. Like, I could tell a story of like a hero or like somebody who is resisting the call to action like Verm kind of did, really has more of a revenge stake, but we're going to see it from his point of view and like that kind of story. And then also like your other characters and how they interact with them. I think it's really important. The biggest thing to me is that
over time, one of the biggest things in stories that I've ever found is characters. Like, you can tell the most boring story in the world, but if your characters are fun and can approach it in an incredible way, then your story is going to be much better that way. So I think that's a really good way to like make a story yours, is to really think about the characters you put in it and how you interact those characters, how you develop those characters together, and what they have to say together as a group. I think it's good. But that's just my 2 cents. Tiger's eased off since you gave him a thrashing. It's gotten real peaceful around here. That's good. Mole Man. Lore Master Tobin studies quietly. Save your game. Oh, wait. Where's Siobhan's little, I can't. Oh, I can go in here. I'll just leave you be. Where is Siobhan's little, like, hidey hole? Is it back here? Hi, Auntie. Hello, Siobhan. Say no more. It's really, you're easy quite to read, or you're as easy to read as a children's picture book. Don't worry, I won't tell your mother you came through. Thank you, Auntie, you're the best. Dear Ruth, the fellow hasn't given us cause of concern. Oi, nosy, I'm sorry. I was trying to talk to you, actually, but I can't seem to make that distinction. It's really hard to get your little word bubble there. Oh, okay, there we go. Butterflies carry all sorts of news. Some say that a mouse and a mole were instrumental in the coup at Sky Garden. Nothing to do with me. Liar. He's a liar. Back in my old den. Nostalgic, right? You could say that. Okay, I used to come in here and tinker with something whenever Mammy would argue. By the time you arrived, I knew the ins and outs of all kinds of godly things. Oh, right, I almost forgot why we came here. This won't take a second. Siobhan found a digital said pet. You add it to your trinkets. All done. Is that all? Yep, let's go. Okay. Game Dude. I know, I love the Game Dude. I want to play the Game Dude. I wonder if we can play like a little bit of a Game Dude. Are we really going to leave here without seeing? Nope. Uh-oh. Lady Savon. Blade Master Damon. I remember you, the Hedge Knight. You don't need to say anything. We're banished, I know. We were just leaving. Let's go, Siobhan. Wait. Siobhan, Lady Gilda misses you dearly. She wants to see you. She does? Uh-oh, music stopped. I wonder if this is a trick. I don't want to see her. Maybe I will someday, but not today. You can tell her that. You've grown a lot since the last time I saw you, but you're still Lady Gilda's daughter. You have no obligations, familial duties. You don't get to just throw that all away because it makes you uncomfortable. I said no. You heard him. We're going. This is ridiculous. What kind of girl refuses to see her own mother? Must I really drag you to the throne room by the tail? I'm not a girl, Damon. No longer. And I'm not a plaything to be dragged. You can reject the labels, but by the end of the day, we're both bound to our roles. You are the lady's daughter, and I am the lady's ward. This is the way of society. Grow up and accept it. Need a paw? No, this is my fight. Oh! Siobhan's gonna lay the smack down. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right. What do we got? We're gonna overclock the shit out of this. Let's go. Bam. You think yourself a warrior? I know myself a warrior. I'll be the judge of that. Will you, though? Will you? Because you're about to get freaking owned. Not attacking, then I'll just come to you. Will you, though? Because you're about to get owned. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do it one more time. And then we're just... if you don't know your place, then I must teach you. Well, let me show you your place, because you're about to get placed. Ready? Bam! You're wide open. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay. Well, hold on now. I've got 4 stars, but oh man. Okay. Do I have any? I got a Goriba? Holy chocolate! Holy chocolate! Holy chocolate! Holy chocolate, Batman! Let me try this really quick. I don't know how this is gonna do, but bam! Oh, it's not anywhere near as good. I choose my place. It's not for you or Mammy or the gods to decide. Saying it does not make it so. Okay, let me do an overclock here. Because that seems not attacking. I'll just come to you. Well, you're not. You're gonna get overclocked a couple times. It's gonna really hurt. Ow. Okay, listen, sir or ma'am. I think you might. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with this here. We're just gonna go Wormfire. Let's go. Kabloom. Pretty good. Come on then. I'm not. Let's try this really quick. I didn't do that much, so you're wide open. Uh-oh. I better do something. All right, we'll do this. Ow. Okay, so I don't know. I think we can beat him, though. I think we're gonna beat him. Bam! Come on, then. No, you're about to go down. I can't do that. Well, what if I defend? Not attacking, then I'll just come to you. No, you won't, because now I can attack. And you're about to get murdered. Bam! Ow. Siobhan, I can hardly believe how much you've changed. You've really grown up. I'll take my leave, and you two can take yours. Are you going to tell Mammy I was here? I'll tell her you're thriving, nothing more. That's the truth of it after all, and I'm glad for it. Lady or warrior, girl, boy, or neither, your father would have been proud of you, Siobhan. That's sweet. Level up! Nice fighting. You alright? Never been better. I'll see you outside, Sir Verm. We've got to go meet Frack. Right. I'm gonna go. Wait, not yet. Do these guys sell, like... Try to stay out of mischief. The village soon enough adventure. Can I buy from you? What if I want to buy from you? Well, okay. I guess I can't. I can't buy any. I'm not gonna buy anything. All right. I was hoping they had some like healing items because I'm kind of low on those now. But hopefully I can find some before I go. I'm not sure. Well, I wonder if there's places in town where I could buy those. I bet I could. Frack, I've got something for you. Although I've got also a skill point to use. Right? Increase max. Ooh, that would be good. That would be really good. What's this one do? Siobhan goes berserk if any falls about it. Ooh. I'm gonna go with that though. That sounds really good because Siobhan should have as many of those as possible. And before we get going here, let me go talk to the gnome. Gotta talk to that gnome. You can't ignore the gnome. It would be wrong. I love the character growth, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, that little moment right there, it was interesting because Siobhan is learning to stand up for herself, like, try to be herself, that kind of thing. It's really nice. Take a look, Frack. Whoa! This is the coolest thing I've ever seen! There's a little guy in there. Ha! Yes, there is. I'm true to my word. Pass me your wand, I'll fill it up with naphtha. Nice. It doesn't seem that different to me. You gotta hold the trigger down, really pump it full of that magic juice. Whoa! Vern, watch out! Oh shit. Siobhan learned Hellfire! Holy damn! Siobhan! Whoa! Oh. That's cool. Thank you, Frack. Thank you, cousin to Gecko. That's cool. All right, let's go. Uh-oh, Siobhan is packing. I know, right? She's murderous now. Okay, so is there any other thing I can do? Maybe I can go here again? Maybe there's a reason to go here again. Because I know Gwen said something about, you know, feeling like something was unfinished. So Whitehall, stop is Whitehall. So I'm gonna assume that's what she means. I've never really figured out what Rhiannon walks free, but we'll just say I understand. I'm just gonna go, yeah, I get it. Makes sense. Everyone's got a character arc but her so far. Well, we kind of learned a little bit about it. You know, like her escaping this place and like her, you know, her whole backstory. I mean, concluded their character. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. True. Can I just go up this way? I think we can. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed... Okay, this is where... Why is there blood in that sink? That's always been a little weird to me. Verm. This place carries painful memories. Memories of what gods did to me. Memories of my lost family. So you better have good reason for bringing me back here. I do. Closure. Closure? I already settled things with Sir George. I'm not talking about that guy. Isn't there someone else who wronged you? Sir Verm, I hope you know what you're doing. What are we talking about? What's our plan, Verm? What's the plan? I don't know if I like this. Not you, I would assume. Okay. Oh, George. Gwen? Since your last visit, I investigated the other rooms. For whatever reason, the gods have decided that Whitehall as an institution was over. Our rapture draws near. The whole colony shall be eradicated. I trust the gods' judgment, but it's a bitter truth to acknowledge. The white gods are going to kill every last resident? Not every resident. One member of the Whitehall will live on, at least. A rebellious dragon. I take some solace in that. Why don't you do whatever's left? Or why don't you and whoever's left just pack up and get out? Ancient sycamores cannot sprout young roots. What is that? Some corny old way proverb? The old way is law. Those who rebel against it are doomed to a wretched fate. Do not linger. The white gods is close. There's no convincing George. Let's go, Verm. No, let's do this. What does this do? Do not press it. Why not? Because it is forbidden. Well, that just makes me want to press it more. One time, I saw a god accidentally brush against it. It made a racket, screeching noise, and flashing lights. It's a red button, you gotta press it. I do, but can't be good. We were freaking out like the god or the sky was falling. The gods got riled up too. But then it stopped, and that was it. No consequences, no aftermath. Kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. I see. So it's a siren to the gods reserved for emergencies. We should avoid it. The noise would would draw unwanted attention. I kind of want to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yes. Firm, stop. Let me do it. All right, YOLO. Okay, here I go. Uh-oh. Idiocy. Now look what you've done. Leave now, quick, before the white god comes and smites you. No, not yet. I see what Verm was doing by dragging me back here. For all of my talk of rebellion, I've avoided confronting the one who wronged me most. You want to confront the white god? Idiocy of idiocies. Don't throw your life away to spite a deity. It isn't spite. It's justice. Call it what you will. I cannot partake in such blasphemy. All right, bye, George. It was good seeing you. Uh-oh. Is Gwen gonna murder dude? That's him. Are we really doing this? I think we are. Brace yourselves. Oh, no, that's horrifying. Oh, that's horrifying. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh my God, no. This is horrifying. Oh my God, what are we doing? Why would we do this? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to rage. Let's test the law limits. Okay, well, listen, Siobhan, do a thing. You're gonna have to roll. We got Hellfire, though. I do have Hellfire. That could be good. Gwen, I forgot what you do. Oh, yeah, okay, so we might want to, it's just a nerd. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah, take that. What about you, Bruce? Bruce, you got some stuff, right? What does Cadenza do? Oh, okay. Indeed. Whack. Let's do this, because what I want to do is give Siobhan an encore. And then it is Siobhan's turn again, because we're going to overclock it again. That's my plan. Oh. Ow! What the fuck? This guy sucks. Holy shit. It's Super Smash Bros. It kind of is, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's test the limits of this god's immortality. I did the wrong... that's not what I wanted, but okay. Let's try this really quick. Ooh, that actually did pretty good. Okay, so what am I doing now? Okay, it's your turn. So I'm gonna do... What is that? 1 energy. No. Okay. Bruce, you're probably gonna have to keep Gwen alive. That might be a good idea. Let me just do Sweet Aura here. That is heals all allies. Do I need that right now? I don't need that. I should do this one. Yeah. Do it to Gwen. Gwen. No, Gwen. Because Gwen took some damage there. Oh! I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What the hell? God damn. Okay, I can't do that. Let's do this, I guess. Let's go. Who's up? It's still Siobhan. Okay, but you can do another one of these. That seemed pretty effective. Probably not going to be as effective now, but pretty good. Pretty good. We'll take it. Everyone's bleeding, though. I don't know how to stop that. What do I do? What do I do? I gotta rally. Let's do this. Okay. Bruce, you gotta heal everybody, buddy. You gotta heal everybody right now. This is where you come in. Perfect. Uh-oh. Ow. No! Siobhan! Oh my god. Okay, so he's still got... Where's he at here? He's got 2. So let me cleave. Ow. Okay, so he is now double bleeding. Man, the problem is I'm really going to need to heal Siobhan after this because Siobhan may die. Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to go with this with you. Man, this is problematic. Gwen is bleeding still. But Bruce can't... shoot. Let me try and keep their stuff down. Okay, so what do we got? I need you... Okay, what do you have? Okay, wine? Special grog. I'm gonna do it for... because you're the one who needs it the most. I'm just gonna give it to Siobhan. Siobhan's tipsy now. Ooh, ow, okay. Oh, shit. Gwen, no! God damn it, Gwen. Wait, hold on. Give me my Gwen back. What do you... Give me Gwen back. What are you doing? Gwen, no. Don't do that. You're gonna have to swipe this hand. Ow, take that. I'm gonna hurt you. If you don't give me my Gwen back, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Kaboom! Miss! Oh, it's because she's tipsy. I forgot. You can't do anything. No! What do I do? Okay, how do I, what do I do? Okay, so I gotta do, I gotta heal somebody. I'm gonna heal myself, because that is smart, because he's kind of in pain. So let's go. And I guess I could have saved it. I don't know. Okay, it's fine. What are you doing? Oh. Gwen, no! Oh my god, Gwen. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Item. I don't think I need that. Not quite yet. Can I give it to Gwen? Is it possible? No. Maybe you gotta hit the hand that Gwen... Maybe you're right. I don't know. Let me see if I can. I can. Oh, there's... Both hands... Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know both hands had 300. That's ridiculous. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Okay. You need this. Gwen can't really do anything. I'm just gonna defend because I need him to get some power back. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Gwen. No. Okay, Verb's Rage has decided that's not good. He's got 1. I didn't know. Why must humans have 2 hands? I know, right? It's horrible. What's wrong with them? Okay, let's try this. Let's see if I can get him to... Like, will he not let go of Gwen unless I... There we go. Perfect. Okay. Gwen... I'm gonna need you to do some healing here. You cannot do any healing here. That's a problem. Let's do this. Okay, Bruce is still bleeding, but that's okay because I can do this guy and heal everybody. Yes, perfect plan. Okay. Don't do it. Don't. Ow. That's so mean that he just like flicks them. It's kind of insulting if you really think about it. Okay, so I need to do something. Let's go cleave. Both hands are a problem. This one is grabby though. I'm gonna do this one. Because if that one grabs again, that's a major issue and I don't like it. Okay, so Siobhan, you don't have anything. Okay, but you have 2 of these. So I really need, but I feel like if I can concentrate on one hand, that might be a good thing. This is a problem because I feel like that one's almost dead. This one is nowhere near.
Maybe I just need to try and take one down. And really concentrate. The bleeding stopped. Who stopped? Gwen's bleeding stopped. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay. So if I do a sword break. Okay. Okay, so you, I need more from you here. So we're just gonna defend. Ow. Man, that really sucks. Oh my god. Oh no! Gwen! Shit. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I don't know if I can do anything about that. Frick. Crap. This is not good. This is not good. This is really bad. What do? I gotta get rid of one of these. I've really got to get rid of one of these. Oh no! Freaking, they're both gone. Oh shit. What do I do? Will this work on them? No. Shit. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh no. No. I don't know what this is gonna do. This might be the only thing I can do. I think it might be GG. Yeah. Oh. Let's do, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Listen, only the cool kids join the conspiracy on Discord. So, I can see why you are not there. Just saying.
I really was hoping there was something to like bring them back, but I'm not seeing it. This is horrible. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Fantasia of Fury. Oh god, what do I do? I don't know. How do I stop this? Is that it? How do I do that? I don't know how. What is C? I don't know what C is. I don't know what C is. Okay, sure. Wow, that was not as good as I was hoping. Oh god. Shit. Fuck. What do... god damn it. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna try it again. I am gonna try it again because the problem was I didn't know both hands were things you attacked. I didn't know that. I had no way of knowing that. Charge. We know, George. Okay. I don't know whatever we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We'll save here in case it happens again, but I didn't know. I'm just gonna put it out there. I didn't know that both hands were separate in this attack. I had no idea. I feel like I was tricked, and that is not my fault. 100% not my fault. Let me just double check that there is nothing better I can use. Maybe I can outfit them a little better. I don't know. It doesn't look like that will be any better for anybody. Pretty sure you've got the best you can have, but maybe not. I wonder if this will be a sneak peek to when you fight the yellow god. It's probably similar to it. That would make sense for sure. Can't really do that. No. Okay. Maybe I should give, maybe I should give you this mushroom. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. This is probably not, there's probably nothing here that would be better than that. No. I mean, Gwen would be significantly stronger, but I don't know. I think this is probably where to go with. All right, I'm gonna try it again and hope that I learned from my mistakes on that one, and hopefully we get by it. What does this do? Don't press it. Yes, because it's forbidden. Blah 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 blah. We know.
Okay, hold on. Now that I did that, since I can do this now, I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to go through. If I die, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to go through all that again. All right, here we go. Okay. This time I know, and I think what I'm gonna do differently is I want to take out that other hand because that really screwed me over. I really want to take that grabby hand out first because that one does most of the damage, I think. So that's my plan. Okay, George, we could have used your help though. That would have been nice if you had stayed and, you know, helped out, but George, you're kind of a pansy, so it's fine. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. Actually, I think the bigger issue is the one with the Scarple because it caused the bleed. Yeah, I know, but I can't stop that one fast enough. I would rather, it was up to 10 in the last fight. You're probably right, but I feel like that's going to be hard to take out. You know what I mean? Like quickly. And it's harder to take any of them out if one of them gets taken. So that's half your H. Ooh, you're a good point. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try and get everybody up to the point where I can like really do some damage. And then, okay, so I'll try. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let me try and do this. Let's try and get Siobhan up, and then you. What I should do is, let's just try and take this guy out. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go encore on you because you can do the real damage here. Well, 1/4. Gotcha. No, I understand for sure. Okay, so if I do... Oh, no, I should do this. Ow. That's so unfair. That is so ungoddamn fair. I hate that so goddamn much. Okay. Let's do cleave on this. Let's try and just get this down. And then if I could just get as much of this down as I can, we're in good shape. That's pretty good, Siobhan. That's pretty good. Okay. So what I want to do, unfair but understandable, human person punching small rodents. You got a point. You do have a point. Okay, so if I could just do, may have side effects. I don't want that. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. So I need to do, I can't do that. Sweet Tune, I need it on yourself so you don't die, because you almost died. Okay. Damn it! Oh! That sucks so much. Okay. Are you still doing your thing? You got a thing. How many? Okay, we're gonna do cleave on this. We're gonna try and get that hand out of it as much as I can. I would really love it if you could just take as much out as you can. All right, Siobhan, you've got nothing. So I need, okay, so I really just need to kill this thing. You've got enough to do this. So let's do that. It's not gonna do as much damage, but it did pretty good. And then you, I'm gonna do this because if I can do this, I'm gonna do rally because you've got the ability to do so. That gives Bruce 3 stars. And then I can then do Sweet Aria, which should heal everybody. Ow, god damn it. No! Alright, it's fine. It's not as bad as it looked. Okay, I've got 2. I can do cleave. You didn't do nearly enough on that. Okay. Come on, Siobhan. Get it going. Boom! Ah, it's not nearly enough. Okay, so if I do... Okay. I got it. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. You are the closest to death now. So I probably just need to go ahead and heal you. Because you could die, and I don't want that to happen. Because you're my healer, I need you. Ow. Shit. No! Give me... God damn it. How... Okay. Where are you at? You got 2. Damn it! I kind of have to, though, because he could kill freaking... God damn it. Okay. Let's defend. No! No! Damn it! He's gonna kill freaking Verm, and I don't know what to do about it right now. Shit. Okay. Let him go! Oh, it's not enough. It wasn't enough. Damn it. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I got 3. God damn it. There's not... See, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing I can do about that. God. And she's about to die, too. Like, I felt like I was, like, super close to being able to do something about that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. All right, well, I have a plan here. I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe you're right. Focus on the other hand first, maybe. I hate that he gets so many moves. Ah, shit. Okay, well. Do you have anything left? You are... Everyone's about to die except for Bruce. All right, let's see. You probably need it the most right now. So I can't lose you. Oh, God, you were so close. Do you have anything? I need to do it. I don't have a choice. Okay. Bruce, can you... Let's do this. Let's do Sweet Tune on Gwen so she doesn't die, because she's still pretty close to death. But not good enough. All right, where is this? I just don't think I've got enough freaking power to do anything about this. Oh! Okay. I've got enough here that if you could just get one good shot in, there, that hand's gone. That I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough, but because I know. See, that's the problem. Fuck. I don't have anything. I got nothing. Nothing. Do you have any items? No. Do you have any items? You do. I don't think it's good enough. There's not a... Oh my God. That is a tough fight.
That is a like super boss level fight, guys. I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, you're getting there. I was better. I did do better, but damn, yeah, it's tough. It is a tough fight. That is like super boss levels of shit. I'm gonna try it one more time. And this time I think I will try going for the other hand and just get rid of it, because like the problem is, you know, the bleeding and stuff, that sucks. But if my characters get grabbed like that, then you have to stop attacking it and go after the other hand. And by then it might be too late. So I think I got to get rid of that other hand first. I'm going to try it. I mean, that's horrifying. God, that imagery is so scary. I believe. I'm not sure I do, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do our very best here. So, let's go with like rage, and we're gonna take out the other hand first. I'm gonna try it, and then we're gonna go overclock. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go shield break on this hand. And then with Bruce, I'm gonna go encore on Siobhan. I'm gonna do another overclock. Because I feel like if I can just get like one good shot in with Siobhan, I'm gonna get really far into it. But yeah, it's a problem. Okay, so if I do cleave here on that hand, it should have a pretty good attack here. So let's do multiple shots. Thank you. Good Lord. And then he's bleeding. That's good. I'm still going to go another overclock. I'm going to try and get a really good shot in here. And then with you, I think I'm going to do another shield break to try and get that going. Okay, and then I still have a little bit of time, so let's do this. Okay, let's go. Ow, okay, well, and then he can still do, that's what sucks. That's what sucks about it, is he gets a chance to do 8, 5, 10, 20 moves. I hate it a lot. But it's okay. We're still alive, I guess. Okay, so let's go with it. Come on, Siobhan. Show him what's what. Boom! Oh! Okay. Ah, man, but I don't have enough. I gotta keep you alive. I don't know if it's enough. Shit. Let me do this. I've got... that's not a good idea. Let's do Sweet Tune on yourself so you don't just pass out here and die. Because we're getting really close to death on a couple of you. Okay. Shit. How many do you have? You have... Okay. I've still got 90? God damn. Hands are scary in this context. They very much are. Man, this really freaking sucks because I don't know what else I can do here besides just go for Hellfire. I got to take this hand out. He's gotten a lot of really good shots on me, and I don't know if I've got enough in me to do anything about it. Bruce doesn't have anything I can work with here, and I'm gonna lose Siobhan and Gwen if I don't do anything. I don't know what else to do. Shit, they're gonna die. Well, unless he does that, and then... Oh, god damn it! No! Yeah, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble here. It's not enough, I can already tell you that. It was close, but... Problem is, yeah, Gwen died before I could do anything. God damn it. Okay. Oh, and then she died too. God damn it. What are you supposed to do? I don't understand this at all. I don't know. Because there's no way I can win this. Literally no way I can win this at this point. Well, Bruce, he might, but yeah, I don't know if I've got enough in me because I have to like keep him alive too. That's the problem. And this guy can do a lot of damage. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I think we're pretty screwed here, guys. I think we're pretty screwed. Yeah, never mind. This is gonna be a tough one. Fuck, man. Yeah, that's the end of it. Fuck. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to come back to this one because I don't know if I have... Maybe there's something I'm missing. And I need to come back to it. So we'll come back. Because there must be something. Maybe I just need to get a little bit stronger. Maybe that's my issue, is I just need to get a little bit stronger. Maybe do a little grinding. Well, if it makes you feel better, this is considered one of the hardest bosses in the game. I don't know if I like the idea that it's one of the hardest bosses, but it does make me feel a little better. That's a tough one, though, man. I feel like we're close, though. That's the thing, is I don't think we're that far off from being able to beat that. I don't think we are. Like, I don't feel like we're super far away from that. It felt like there was some hope there, based on online consensus. Well, it does have the feel of, like, you know, like the side super boss in like Japanese RPGs. It does have that feeling. And we'll probably come back to it. But I feel like I just need to get a little bit stronger, just a wee bit stronger. And we can see what that's all about. So I'm gonna go see if there's anything going on up here, because we haven't been here in a while, and maybe they're throwing some new stuff in. But I feel like if I get just a little bit stronger, I can take that thing out. I don't know if there's gonna be anything here. I doubt it. Wouldn't it be kind of sad if it like just took off right now and then Vern was gone forever? That'd be kind of unfortunate for us. All right, I don't see anything, so I'm moving on from here. I could go see our turtle friends, maybe. There may be something going on there. I don't know, maybe. I don't feel like we got a lot left to do. You know, there is that place. I wonder if something's going on there. What is this one again? Oh, that's Sohill. That's a place they wanted us to go. I remember that now. There was also this, so I'm just gonna check this out.
Just to be sure, there's nothing new going on here. Maybe our little turtle friends are gonna help me out back at this rando god's dwelling. Who knows? Turtle friends, what's up? Okay, they're all sleeping, so I guess don't make me bite you again. If you bite me again, I will cause problems.
TheLeemThatStreams is a proud sponsor of Poopy Pants Daycare. We got you covered.
What? That's not true. All right, well, there's nothing here. Poopy Pants Daycare is not even a real place. I dare you to find me. I dare you to find one of those for real. Not by name. I guess, like, daycares probably do have poopy pants in them sometimes. Now that I think about it, that probably does happen. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I have an idea. There's something I need. I'm gonna go to Merida real quick because I can drop something off. It's from 7 Days to Die. Is it really? I didn't know that. I haven't played that game yet. I kind of want to. It looks really fun. One of the zombies bases is a daycare, and it's called Poopy Pants Daycare. That's an interesting name for a daycare, I will say that much. Okay, so what I want to know is, number one, first thing I want to know is, can I sell, or not sell, but did I get the right cloth? Also, can I buy stuff from you? Because I want to buy stuff. But not you. Did you? I didn't do anything. Okay, I just want to buy something. Can I? Am I? Okay, apparently I can't buy anything. Can I buy anything for you? Wait, can I just buy? What if I want stuff? Okay, so this guy. You, my apprentice, where have you been? I was busy and Sky Garden's not exactly around the corner. True enough, pardon my impatience. Time has come, become my enemy. The god grows suspicious of my dealings. Did you meet Matilda? Yeah. Wonderful. Can I see the fabrics now? Beautiful, vibrant red. How did she rate it? A+. A+. She really laid the praise. Excellent. That Connor truly is a master weaver. Here's your paycheck as promised. You receive 5 seeds. Your final task, my apprentice, to take a fabric to Vinium. A fine seamstress there named Penelope owes me a favor. Ask her to fashion the fabric into whatever garment she sees fit. The seamstress in Vinium, huh? Okay, I'll be back soon. Alrighty. I was really kind of hoping that there is a spider still here. Hold on, Spider-Man. What's up, dude? I don't have any. I don't have any. All right, sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't have anything. Where can I get like healable stuff? That's what I want. Where can I get that? I figured maybe I could buy it from one of the merchants, but they won't let me. What about you? Fresh coffee seeds for a cup? All right. What kind of oat milk, cow milk, almond? I'm actually more of an oat milk person. So here you go. Okay. Did that do it? Do I have that now? Do I have that now? I do. Well, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. So, okay. Well, this wasn't as fruitful as an adventure as I thought, but I was going to go back to Vinium anyway, so we'll probably do that. Because I may be able to get some stuff there. I don't know. Let's see. Man, I really need, like, fast travel to get to fast travel. They should make that into games, like fast travel to fast travel. I feel like that's a missing aspect of these types of games. Hello, let's go. Fast travel for fast travel. The final ultimate way of handling games. Okay, so let's go to this place real quick, and then we'll try the place we haven't gone to yet. Because there is one more spot we can go to. Have we been to the outside of this before? Is it like a toy store? And how did I go in this way? I don't remember doing that. I don't remember that. Also, you think people would notice that? All right. Are you who I'm looking for? Nope. This is my house. My house. I forgot about my house. Isn't it beautiful, guys? My house. I love it. My home. Oh. Can I buy from you? Mushrooms! Mushrooms for sale. All right. Oh, yeah. Wolverine, dude. Good fight, man. Okay, well, we've already had that conversation. Quentin's restaurant, blah, 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 blah. Forgot about you. Can I take one of those suckers? They look really delicious. Oh, you're the person. Firm. Hey, you're Penelope, the clothes lady. Clothes lady? Sorry, what's the right word? Seamsmith, clothesmonger? Those are not words. I am the creator of bespoke, high-end, hot culture fashion. Okay, look, this is outside my area. I'm just going by what Abizado said.
Watching. I see.
Oh, Abizado found a new apprentice for hit the full garment comes together. Potion seller, kind of, yeah, basically. Run and tell that unprofessional slug brain that he must make his orders in person. He told me you owed him a favor. Well, there's some truth to that. For all the brashness the foolish merchant does, reach out to those in need. What did he want? Oh, take this cloth and make it into something. Is this exquisite? There's no denying that. What does he want with it? He said, turn it into some clothes. What kind of clothes? What style? He didn't say. Well, that's no good. As his apprentice, you can be his mouthpiece. Give me some direction. I don't think that's a good idea. Trust me, it's fine. I can make the ugliest idea into a beautiful reality. Now, what are you feeling you're trying to convey with this? I'm gonna say coolness. Coolness. Let's make it cool. That's a valuable trait. If an outfit makes you feel cool, whether bravery or you'll have bravery to weather any situation. I think I know what you're after, but it'll take some time. Come back in, 30 minutes or so. Like what, in real time or all time is real, darling? Go take a walk. Okay. I'm gonna go for a walk, I guess. A potion seller? I don't know if there is a potion. I want this sucker. Give it to me. Kid, I'm gonna take your freaking thing. Give me that thing. Okay. Did they mean it though? Like actually 30 minutes? Cause like, that's kind of weird if that's the case. I'm gonna go to that other place and then I'll come back. I'm guessing that'll count. You know what I mean? Hopefully. Really all I'm doing, guys, is I'm just trying to, you know, spend time until I'm just trying to figure out ways to get myself stronger. Toys R Us, it basically is. Because they're all closed too, right? So it kind of makes sense. Toys R Us is closed as well, you know, it makes perfect sense. So let's go to whatever this Soul Hill is, because it's a thing I'm supposed to do. I'm not really, I don't know if I remember exactly why. Somebody told me to go here. I don't mind the gap, that is. Oh! You feel that? I just got a mad chill in my feathers. This is Soul Hill, right? The Shrew Village where the Blade Master Leo made his mark. Yeah. That's the place, all right. Bad vibes, though. You're, ain't picking up on that. It's fine. We can handle whatever's inside. If you say so. Mouse gang, stay safe. They're not all mice, so that's a little bit judgmental. Oh, well. Oh, that's why. I'm supposed to go after those two. I don't want to kill them, though. I don't. Seems kind of harsh. Is that Leo? As I understood, this was the shrew settlement once. Aye, once. Maybe not as grand as Vinium, but someone's home is all the same. Fam, do you smell that? Yeah, there are still rodents here. But I'm getting a whiff of something else too, something unfamiliar. Let's tread softly. Uh-oh. Something's happening. It's a copper statue of a mouse wielding a needle-like rapier. Plaque reads, in honor of Blade Master Leo, slayer of Iron Fang the Volpes, savior of Soul Hill Village, and hero to all. Blade Master Leo stands proud. Save your game, I will. Okay, well, gotta head out for the night. Good luck with your adventure. Catch you, Nathan and Crispy. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one, man. And thanks for stopping by. It's a mud throne, empty and cracked. Oh, I found a Volpes cloak. I don't know if that's about. Is that good? Kind of. It lowers some things, but gives me more strength and shield. It could be good for somebody else, though. Not for you, though. What about you? That is good. So that is actually better than what he's wearing now. Maybe, but I don't know. Well, yeah. What is your thing? You're probably fine the way you are. So let's give Bruce the fox fur. That'll be good. Okay. Bruce will look good in that. Bruce can make anything look good though. Bruce is bad. Well, the one went in here. I know. Oh, there's one. Okay, so that is not. I don't know if I want to go that way then. A cold wind blows from behind the heavy door. It is locked. Got it. All right, well, I guess it's this way it is. I saw them go that way, but I'm gonna go this way to see what's in here. Ooh, another treasure chest. A fang! You found a Volpes claw. What does that do for me? What in the world does that do for me? Oh, okay, so it can replace. It can make me stronger in attack. Is that better than this? Because, like, that might be good. Let's do that. Okay. You see a crudely bound stack of data pages, a diary. Let's read it. Autumn. It has been 10 days since the guard left, and there are 3 days since the lore master made it to Merida. I don't anticipate either shall return. Still, our cellar is full and deserves celebrating. Supper, tenderloin, seared medium rare. Yum. 2. Thieving curs made off with our new statue of the heroic mouse. Publius suggests commissioning another. I believe thanks to our recent windfall, we can spare the expense. Top sirloin, gently grilled. Okay. Publius taken ill with a fever. Poor girl. Supper, flank, marinated and stir-fried. The remains of the Volpes corpse are still outside. The ugly mess of fur and bone. The blood seeps into the soil. It's attracting undesirables. Brisket, roasted. Publius' fever has worsened. Curses beget curses. She mutters. The girl needs some good, nutritious soup. Bone broth. Well, that sounds like something bad happened. The legend of Oisin the Oathbreaker. Larvae have eaten half the pages. Remainders have been smudged by a damp mold. This is unreadable. Interesting. Okay. Love the music in this, by the way. Oh. Damn it all. What happened? Wait, what happened to her? Damn, I could use some bone broth? I do love a good bone broth. I do. Did Alex send you? Yep, he did. Of course, that scumbag is too cowardly to finish matters with his own paws. Take your leave or I will cut you all down. We're not here to fight. I just want to get some facts straight. Ugh, what's that racket? Oh no. Hey, it's you. Do you recognize them, Rosie? They're the bastard who caused all this. Caused what? Caused everything. Yay, more small Saga. Hey, how you doing, Mala? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're playing some small Saga. We're kind of getting towards the end-ish. I don't know if we're gonna get there tonight, but we're gonna do a few more things. You humiliate us in the gloaming wood. And then we got demoted and put into Alex's stupid squad. So you're the reason why? Is she alright? Maisie, go lie down, rest. Was I unclear? Leave us alone, get out of here. Maybe we should just leave. I agree. We shouldn't have gotten involved in this dirty tin-headed problems in the first place. Hey, what did you call us? You tatted up loser? Tin head. Say it again, I'll gut you. Tin head. Gwen, stop it. Everyone shut up. Look, how about this? Sadly, gotta pick up a bro from the airport tomorrow morning. No worries, Crispy. Go do your thing. Go pass out, and good luck with the airport run. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow too. We're gonna be playing some more Played Up, so we'll maybe see you then. And have a good night, okay? Enjoy. 2-on-2. That's fair, right? I'll catch you later. Thank you. If we lose, we'll tell Alex about that you're dead. You'll be off the hook. If we win, you tell us everything that went down here. But either way, you get to have a chance at kicking in our asses. I like the sound of that. Maisie, you shouldn't be fighting in your current state. And in any case, this is a foolish thing to duel over. No, let's do this. Don't you want to punch their smug faces too? Well, see? Fine. A formal duel is, who is your dueling partner? Ooh, that's a good question. Are they gonna they're probably about to make me choose. That's probably the thing, right? I would imagine they're gonna make me choose. That's a good question, though. Who should I go with? Who should I go with, guys? Gwen? All right, I better pick somebody. Let's see. Oh. Should I go with Gwen, or should I go with someone to heal me? Or should I go with Siobhan? Gwen? Okay, we'll go with Gwen. Let's do it. Pick Gwen as your... Yes, let's do it. Let's go, Gwen. I'm keen. Let's rock. All set. Good. Standard dueling rules. First pair to fall loses. Draw your weapons, you bastards. I love their designs. Oh my god, they're so cute. Okay. I'm gonna go with this, and then we'll just get this going. Nice sword, but fancy steel won't save you. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's try and make it so you seem like you might be the more dangerous. I'll cut you both of the pieces. Ow. Okay, so they're definitely not as dangerous as that human we have fought, but let's go with Cleave. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got the bleeding thing now. Okay, so let's do this one, but I think I need to go with you now because you've got that berserk thing going, so I got to make sure you can't like do... Wow, okay. Ow, oh wow, okay, they're all attacking Gwen now, so that's fine. Let's go swipe. We'll just go you. We're gonna get rid of this one as quickly as possible. And then you've got 3, so we should do a shield break on you. Wow, they're all going after Gwen. I love that. Okay, that's fine. Swipe. I'm just gonna try and take one out. There we go. We got one down. Okay, so Gwen, I'm gonna have you take this mushy. Get you that berserk going. Bam. Oh, I can't. Okay. That's okay. I don't know if I have... Yeah, let's do this. Blam! I'll cut you both into pieces! No, you won't! I mean, you might, but I'm gonna try very hard to not let you, so, you know, it's fine. Let's go this, because the berserk thing kind of worries me. Oh, well, there you go. If I wasn't injured, if that damn creature hadn't... No, Maisie, let's not make excuses. They fought well, they fought honorably, and they won. We must be gracious in our defeat. I don't feel... I knew it. You reached your limit. Go to bed now. I did win. I'm very happy about it. Oh, poor Maisie. She all right? We must have gone too far. No, it's not you. Sohill is cursed. It's the kind of village that attracts endless trouble. But recently, news from the village went completely silent. The Crown sent Alex, Maisie, and myself to investigate what had happened. We suspected Volpe's activity, but then a worm. Right, we were ambushed by a venomous worm. A particularly terrifying one, a titan amongst titans. That bastard Alex tried to use me as a shield. I got bit, and then I don't know, I just saw red. I did my best to fend off the worm. I managed to drive it into a cellar, lock the door for good measure. Meanwhile, Maisie and Alex brawled. I was too slow. By the time I returned, Alex beaten Maisie into a bloody fled. What happened next? Maisie was too injured to move, so we stayed put. I treated her injuries from the fight, but the venom remains. I'll be fine, sis. I'm not a fool. I can see you're getting weaker by the hour. It's not going to get easier from here. Worm venom is a nasty way to go. Bloody coagulation, paralysis, and then... Wait, hold on. She's dying? That's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm the one who's sorry. Maisie, I failed to protect you. It was my job, and as your older sister, I never forgave myself for it. You did your best, sis. That's all I can ask for. Is there an antidote? I read a recipe once. I could probably make it. What? Are you kidding me, Siobhan? You have to be more vocal. What do you need? Let me think. Monk's hood petals, dandelion leaves, and a venom from the worm. The monk's hood and dandelion are all around. I can gather those in no time at all, but the venom, acquiring that will be a little bit harder. You said the worm's in the cellar, right? Leave it to us. We'll have it in no time. You intend to fight? We fought worse, and we died several times. I appreciate your help, truly, but listen. This is no common grassland adler. It's something else, something horrific and primal. Maybe it was a titan born of spilled blood and guilt, a curse created by a broken promise. Maybe it's some escaped god's pet. Being dramatic and hand over the cellar key. Quit being dramatic and hand over the cellar key. Okay, good point. We should do that. You received a cellar key. Good luck. Oh, so it's a snake fight they want, huh? They want me to go after a snaky snake, and I gotta fight a snake. It's gonna be a snake fight, they say. Interesting. But let me see something here. Okay. So, but I think unfortunately that I'm gonna have to probably call it for tonight. Oh well, not yet. I gotta find a place to save real quick. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna save. I gotta call it for tonight. Because we got a little bit late here and there's still more to do. And I've got to take on that battle we lost already tonight once, so I got to figure that stuff out, right? So this worm might be tough, and that's the thing. So I want to make sure that we're ready to go before I do it, because I think it's going to be a quick battle. And then we are going to try that fight again that we lost against the doctor in whatever it is. But we're going to do it. We're going to finish this game, but like I said, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow with more Played Up with Demon Otter Games, C. James Fox, and another special guest who I want to make sure I know is the case before saying it. But we're going to do Played Up tomorrow. It should be fun. Then I will be gone all pretty much from Thursday till next Wednesday. So I'm gonna put out a schedule after that. We'll do some more games because I have basically till the start of the next year to off from work. So we'll do some streams during that time period. I'm probably gonna do something on New Year's Eve as well. So keep an eye out for that. So all of Christmas, yeah, we'll be gone for pretty much all of that. But we'll be back and we'll finish this game up, and then we'll also play some more Spiritfarer. We'll figure something out for like New Year's Eve and stuff like that too. So we'll see what's going on. And other than that, I'm going to send you guys over to Dark Scintilla tonight. So enjoy that. Other than that, guys, you have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys next time. Why is this not typing? There we go. There it is. Okay. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night and have a good one. Bye.